See, the usual gang of misfits and dope addicts are here.
George says, hi there, in Riverdale.
Riverdale?
Riverdale.
Riverdale.
Okay.
That's
It might
a
be a
dale where the river runs.
Might be a different river later on, but right now it's Riverdale.
Riverdale.
So, is Peter Gabriel okay?
He's fine.
He's fine.
Okay, what's up?
It's his birthday today.
On this day in 1950, he's 76.
76.
And do I remember, was that the video with the vegetables, animated
No,
vegetables?
you're thinking of Sledgehammer.
That's Sledgehammer. Oh. I don't
Big Time
recall.
was a similar style, but but didn't have the vegetable.
Okay.
So it was kind of like stop motion.
And weren't he and he and Phil Collins were buddies, right?
Well, they were in Genesis
Yeah.
together.
What? So they were buddies. And who was it? Did anybody else come out of Genesis?
Well, you got the Mike and the Mechanics people.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's okay.
What? You like Mike and the Mechanics?
I don't think I do.
Yes, you do.
Do I?
Oh my God, you go on and on and on about.
You're always going on.
about Paul Carrick.
Oh, I love Paul Carrick.
See?
Well, I don't know. I didn't realize he was a mechanic.
Well, sure. The Living Years? Come on, Bill.
Oh, I didn't.
All I need is a miracle. All I need is you.
Yep.
Oh, there's The Living Years. The sad song.
Oh, yes.
I wasn't there that morning when my father passed away. Give me a break.
Well, are you criticizing him for that?
And I wasn't there the morning my father passed away.
Where were you?
I was in Hawaii.
Everything they tell you,
Silent Running.
believe in me, I'm with the high command. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's Peter Gabriel's birthday.
Oh yeah, it's Peter
We're
Gabriel.
farting
Peter
around
Gabriel.
about Paul Carrick.
Yeah.
I would like to hear "Lovin' You Tonight" by Paul Carrick. I think
It's not his birthday.
I think
It's
he did
Peter
that with.
Gabriel.
I think he did that with Squeeze.
Peter Gabriel's birthday.
Well, okay, play some more Peter Gabriel then.
All right. Jumping around here.
I mean,
Peter Gabriel, notoriously sleepy music.
yeah.
Shock the monkey in your eyes. Okay. It's a fantastic song.
I think I may have more Peter Gabriel in my music collection than just about anything else.
That's
No,
weird.
really?
Well,
Yeah,
No, come
because-
on.
no.
Than David Bowie or
More than because somebody gave me
Oh,
a collection,
really?
a Peter Gabriel collection, like CDs. And no regrets.
No,
I
it's all good.
I love Peter Gabriel.
of course you can't listen to this song without seeing John Cusack.
Well, of course.
That's true.
Forever,
Yep.
forever entwined.
Really, I hardly remember
I
anything
shocked the
about that
monkey.
movie other than that.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, it's okay.
This is Peppy Carey.
This is Peppy. Yeah.
And it's a video with monkeys.
Monkeys.
Cover me when I run. Cover me through the fire. Something knocked me out the trees. Now I'm on my knees. Cover me, darling, please. Hey, 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 monkey.
That's true. Steph points out that So is one of those albums that has no skips.
Every single one.
Yep.
Every single one.
Every track on it. I'd go as far as to say Us as well.
Mm-hmm.
Is one of those.
Well, I didn't know Peter Gabriel scored the music for Martin Scorsese's The Last Temptation of Christ.
Yes,
Did the musical score for that.
Carey probably has that movie soundtrack.
I probably do
Boy.
somewhere. Yeah.
If you've got a complete Peter Gabriel collection, I'm just looking through his bio. There's so much stuff.
Oh, there is.
It,
Tons of it. Of course, my favorite song is this one.
what's this one?
Digging in the dirt.
Yes.
Stay with me. I need support.
It's a song. It's a song about therapy.
Yeah, he has a lot of songs about therapy.
Yeah. This one's really good.
Something in me, dark and sticky. All the time it's getting strong. The way of dealing with this feeling can't go on like this too long.
This time you've gone too far.
This time you've gone too far. This time you've gone too far. This time you've gone too far. I told you, I told you, I told you, I told you. This time you've gone too far. This time you've gone too far. This time you've gone too far. I told you, I told you, I told you, I told you. Don't talk back. Just drive the car. Shut your mouth. I know what you are. Don't say nothing. Keep your hands on the wheel. Don't turn around. This is for real. Digging in the dirt. Stay with me, I need support.
So good.
This whole
In,
album actually is just
In
terrific.
2009, Peter Gabriel recorded an album, Scratch My Back, an album of cover songs by David Bowie, Lou Reed, Arcade Fire, Radiohead,
Steam.
Regina Spektor, and Neil Young. I'm going to look that up.
Yeah, let me find that.
The album is Scratch My Back. Let's see what the track listing of that is. Oh man, there's a lot of stuff on it.
By the way, Paul Carrick's birthday's in April. We can fart around about him in April.
Okay.
I looked it up.
That was not what I was expecting.
David Byrne is on this record.
Here he is doing Heroes.
Together, we can beat them.
It says here he used no guitars or drums. It was all orchestration.
Oh, well,
It's all going to be slow.
it's all going to be sleepy then.
How we can be
mean-
heroes
sweet, but
just for one day. How we can be heroes.
crying.
That is nice, isn't it? Yes.
I went and it swept across the desert and it curled into the circle of birth. And the dead sand falling on the children, the mothers and the fathers, and the automatic earth.
Can you name this tune?
These are the days of miracle and wonder.
That's a long distance call.
Paul Simon.
Not great.
Boy in the Bubble.
Way the camera follows us in slow-mo.
It's so
The
different.
way we look to a song. The way we look to a distant constellation that's dying.
Oh, he does a great song by Randy Newman called "I Think It's Gonna Rain Today." That's a beautiful, beautiful song by Randy Newman, and it probably sounds just like that one.
Yeah,
It
it's
does.
the song.
They all
This is
sound-
almost like spoken word kind of.
Today.
Well, that's it. Okay.
Well, happy birthday.
This has been Farting Around with Carrie, Bill, and Gina on X96, Radio from Hell.
All right, we're going to take a break here, and then we will come back, and you can check in with us if you'd like. 877-602-9696 is the number. Yeah, we like to hear from you, so use it. 877-602-9696, or you can text us to check in, 33986. 11, it was an ad for Groupon. And I was just looking through these. These are Super Bowl ads, and I don't know who wrote this. They say, "How did these ever make it into the Super Bowl? They're so weird and odd." And it would be better if we showed them, but the descriptions here are pretty good. A General Motors Super Bowl ad in 2007, and you might remember some of these. A GM robot on the assembly line gets really depressed because his services aren't required anymore, and the robot gets fired. And it's one of those kind of like arms,
Yeah.
but it's got a sort of an anthropomorphic looking face, you know. And the robot gets fired. The GM robot gets fired, and he goes off questioning its own existence, tries to get jobs elsewhere in town, can't find anything. And finally, the robot is so depressed, it goes to a bridge
Oh, no.
and jumps off and commits suicide and dies by
I
suicide.
thought that was a good idea.
Pretty bleak for a Super Bowl spot and for mental health in general.
Yes.
There was little effort made to connect the spot to core GM brand values, which include passion and loyalty and serving and improving communities. Furthermore, the idea of robots having human emotions can be a little bit off-putting, particularly at a time when many automotive and factory workers were rightly concerned about the robots taking their jobs altogether. But the end of the ad, it doesn't say it here, but I was watching it without sound. At the end of the ad redeems itself because you see that this was all the robot's fantasy. He's really back on the line and
No.
working.
Nope,
but
not
it's
okay.
it's still depressing. This one was in 2011. It was an ad for Groupon. And remember Groupon?
Yeah.
And so it starts like a Tibetan tourism ad, and it's beautiful scenes in Tibet and these big Tibetan temples and monks and all of that. And then it takes kind of a dark turn, suggesting that Tibet is about to be wiped off the map. And that's when the client's product gets introduced. We'll tell viewers that before Tibetan culture goes extinct, they should try fish curry, like these 200 people in Chicago who save $15 at a Himalayan restaurant.
Ugh.
What?
Okay.
So the Tibetan culture is being obliterated, and their cuisine is being obliterated.
but you should try
You
the
should
food,
get it
yeah.
with try with Groupon. Really? Let's see this one. Oh, this is really awful. Nationwide Insurance, 2015. The ad features a young boy narrating in a somber tone, and I mean he's like 12 or 10 probably, listing all of the milestones he'll miss because he's dead.
What?
He'll miss learning to ride a bike. He'll miss learning to travel the world. He'll miss getting married.
And what
But the twist is that the cause of his death is an accident.
Okay.
And that's
That
where
could have been
Nation...
from-
no.
Oh.
No, that's where Nationwide comes in because they offer life insurance to help offset tragedy.
But that wouldn't have stopped him from being
Insurance does not
killed.
prevent tragedy.
No.
It provides compensations to try and replace what you've lost.
He would
These
be-
are all horrible. And these had to go before dozens and dozens of people.
Yeah.
people who are paid a lot more than us.
I can't imagine how it would be to be a parent who has lost a child sitting at the Super Bowl, watching the Super Bowl and seeing
You
that
could have
ad.
made some money on that.
And then I'll skip one of them because I can't. It doesn't. This one is really bizarre. It was an ad for a shoe company called Just for Feet. It was in 1999. So imagine an ad that's racist and confusing.
All right.
It's an ad.
Racist and
It's an ad in which the main character, is disappointed to receive the product that's being advertised. It's an ad so bad that the company sued the agency responsible for the ad because it destroyed their reputation and it bankrupted the company.
But you had to approve
Right.
it.
The name of the ad was Just for Feet's Kenyan Runner Super Bowl ad. The ad depicts a barefoot Kenyan runner sprinting across a rugged landscape, a desert landscape, as a group of white men in military SUVs tracks him down as if on a hunting expedition. What
the hell?
After they eventually catch him, they forcibly drug him by offering him a mysterious beverage. The runner drinks it, collapses, and wakes up to find that he's now wearing a pair of Just for Feet sneakers or running shoes. He looks confused. He looks distressed, as if he's been violated. He gets up and starts running, but he keeps shaking his feet, like trying to shake the shoes off of it. He can't stand to have them on his bare feet. Bizarre and unsettling, and Just for Feet filed for bankruptcy less than a year later.
Yeah, I was going to say they're not around anymore.
Can you imagine this barefoot Kenyan runner, and then they put their product on his feet, and he doesn't like it.
Wow.
How did these things get into the Super Bowl? I have no idea.
And again, the crime. These people are paid more than we are.
Yep.
If we'd have been in that room, we would have said,
No, we can't do that.
This is terrible.
I wouldn't have let you can't film that.
But what do we know? All right. Well, thank you. Mm-hmm. That was a fine, odd little list.
Well, it's topical. It's the Super
is.
Bowl.
It is.
Sunday, don't forget.
I'll try to remember. All right, 6:22. Let's get this over with.
Shall we? Let's. We will officially begin the program, and then we'll go to your check-ins. I see there are some people on the phone waiting there. 877-602-9696 is the number. The text number is 33986. The moon, 15.4% of full. It's a waning crescent moon. The moon will set today at 2:03 p.m., today being Friday. This is the 13th day. Oh, it's Friday the 13th.
Oh.
For all you triskaidekaphobics out there. This 13th day of February in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2026. It's Desperation Day. It's a day on
the
which...
day before Valentine's Day.
Single people
Day.
desperately trying to find a Valentine's Day date. Boy, that's fun, ain't it?
Wow.
Love yourself.
That's fun. You love yourself. It's International Condom Day. World Radio Day. I have no idea why.
Radio?
I left home at the age of 4 and I haven't been back since. They hear me over the radio, and that's enough for them.
It's National Cheddar Day. Cheddar cheese hailing from the actual city of Cheddar in Somerset, South England. It's National Crab Rangoon Day.
Ooh.
I love a crab rangoon. And it's National Wingman Day. I wonder how Dick Clark's doing. My old wingman, Dick Clark.
I heard from Dick in a while.
I'll have to get a hold of him and see how he is. This is an all-new edition of the show for people who feel like hell in the morning. It's Radio from Hell, starring the Lords of Morning Radio. It's Carrie Jackson. It's me, Bill Allred. Gina Barberi is also a Lord of Morning Radio. Katie For Short is our excellent producer, right there in the booth behind me. Dawson is there. Hi, Dawson. I got to ride on the elevator with Dawson this morning, and he said, "Cheer up." He
Were
told me
you-
I
were
needed
you
to
down?
cheer up. He said, "How are you?" And I said, you know. And he said, "Cheer up."
Did that work? Did you cheer up after he said that?
You know, I turned that frown upside down.
I'm glad to hear it.
And the dog Vax is in there as well. There he is.
We have the Vax cam. There we go.
There he is. All right. Now we will go to your check-ins. Let's do it.
All right, let's begin with Catherine.
Good morning, Catherine. Where are you calling us from?
East Stebbington.
Okay. What's up?
So I was doing a little bit of research on Valentine's Day. I'd never done that before. It's not great.
No.
No.
But you know what? It's like, how about we just like turn it around and like try to celebrate love in
Yeah.
whatever form that looks like.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Catherine, do you have any love in your life right now?
Oh, I can count on both hands the people I love, and I'm grateful for that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good.
It's a good reminder.
I am partnered up. I'm not single, so, but you know, I stayed single for a number of years, and it was good. I
Yeah.
learned how to love myself.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Catherine,
So-
thank
it's a
you.
good reminder, Catherine.
Those are words of wisdom. Thank you.
Oh, I appreciate that.
All right.
Thank you,
you
Catherine.
guys.
Thanks
Happy
for checking
Valentine's
in.
Day.
All right, let's
She's
go.
lonely as hell, I can tell.
Why would you do
Lonely
that?
as
No,
hell.
she's not. Both hands, Bill. She said both hands.
Let's go to Matt.
Hey, Matt, where are you calling us from?
The westest of Havens.
The westest of West Havens. So what's up?
Yeah.
What's up?
Just wanted to call to thank you guys for playing the Peter Gabriel rabbit hole this morning. I was listening to Secret World about a month ago.
Good album.
This gorgeous stuff. And I have to say, like, for years and years, I've told people about if I grew up in the 60s and I had to choose between Beach Boys and Beatles, it would be Beatles.
Yes.
And if I grew up and paid attention to music in the 80s, it would definitely be Peter Gabriel over Phil Collins.
Oh, yeah.
But
Oh,
I
yeah.
really
Yeah,
do appreciate
sure.
your deep dive, you guys.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Phil Collins, though, if he had never done anything other than, with the big drum solo, what's that song?
In the Air Tonight?
In the Air Tonight. If he had never done anything else, he would have that, and that's pretty damn
Yeah.
great piece of
Give
music.
him that.
I don't know. He's forever left me afraid of Disney movie soundtracks, though. Just, that's all I can remember him by.
Oh, wow.
Have you ever seen the video of the gorilla playing In the Air Tonight?
I need to.
It's
I
a
have
guy.
not.
It's a guy in a gorilla suit. It was originally done like as a Cadbury chocolate commercial, and then they expanded it. And the gorilla he does the drum parts of In the Air Tonight. So he's sitting there, and Phil Collins singing. The gorilla's getting ready to do the drum parts. Just look up "Gorilla in the Air Tonight." It's brilliantly funny.
All
I'll
right.
do it for Valentine's with my wife tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that'll be very romantic. Thank you, Matt.
See you later.
All right, bye-bye.
You ever seen that, Gina?
Yes.
Let's see. Johnny B checking in, listening on this wonderful Friday the 13th. Y'all have a knife day. Knife day.
A knife day?
Okay.
See? Because it's
Yeah.
Friday the 13th. Driver Keith checking in. Happy Friday. Let's see. Who else have we got here? Mixer driver Shane wishing everyone a happy weekend. Right Wing Wade has some traffic for you. Zane of Dallas checking in. Does that wine guy have some big-time wine to talk about?
Yeah, Jimmy will be here for 2 segments, 7:45 and 8, and he'll be taking your questions.
I don't know what. I don't know what
he's doing today.
What he's doing. Oh, it's a good place to remind people, though. Remember, the liquor stores will be closed Monday.
Monday. Quinn the Barber, Mrs. Coles, Bear, and baby Leo hanging on till the weekend. When's the next Hello, Yeah, What? Sometime next week, probably. Meshach of Erda checking in. Happy for a drink with a friend on the weekend.
Nice.
Jamaica John checking in. Thanks for shocking my monkey. Tasha, North Ogden. Yay, it's Friday the 13th. Liquor stores closed on Monday. Thank you. Let's see. Hey, it's Mike in Syracuse. Bless you guys. I took our 12-year-old daughter to see Peter Gabriel in Dallas a couple of years ago.
Parent.
She wasn't sure, but now she's a big fan. Music across generations. Mermaid Angie Peter. Oh, Mermaid Angie. Peter Gabriel is underrated. Very talented man. Look up the details on Passion. He played every instrument on it. Mike in Nashville checking in. DMB does a great cover of Peter Gabriel's Sledgehammer, of course. Let's see. Best part of having to come to work early is I get to listen to Farting Around.
It's the only time you can hear it, by the way. It doesn't show up on the podcast. Or It's only live.
Yep. All right. Well, everybody's here. Let's get going. Traffic, please, Gina.
Good morning, Radio from Hell. Happy Friday. Right Wing Wade checking in from I-15 lanes, both directions, moving nicely. Disabled vehicle westbound 201, milepost 2, right lane blocked off to the right shoulder. Wade is just usually the first member of Infiniteam to check in, but you all are members. That means let us know what you're seeing on the roads via text if it's safe for you to do that, 33986.
All right. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with messages, a song, Big Boy News coming up, and Frank Christ with the Dead Celebrity Game. Sean Means will be here reviewing movies at 7 o'clock. Jimmy the Wine Guy, 7:45. Boner of the day before that. Beat Gina. All coming up today. Stand by for that.
Decorating the studio this morning. You might notice we have some balloons behind us.
Where's that video that you took? Where did you post that? Facebook or
Facebook and Instagram?
Instagram, all of our socials.
So you can see Katie decorated for the 39th birthday of Radio from Hell, and she also brought a cake. Maybe we should have some cake now, Katie, if you're.
She gave me my own balloon. There it is.
It is balloon.
It is gray.
And we have a few minutes if you want to call and talk about when you first started listening to Radio from Hell, or if you have any comments about that, 877-602-9696.
BFOP Minion in the chat room says, congratulations, more importantly, thank you for letting me listen since Carrie's country and Bill's college days.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I'd like some clarification on that.
I don't... I'm not quite sure what that means.
I don't know.
877-602-9696 if you would like to call and chat with us a little bit or say hi or tell us when did you start listening to the show? How did you find it?
I was a listener before I was a lord.
Me too. Well, I'm not a lord, but me too.
I listened to Radio from Hell because in 1986 I was in high school.
Did you hate listen?
So
were you a hate listener?
We talked earlier about how modern music was on KCGL, and I would listen to that. And then when KJQ took that over, you guys were top 40 and then switched to alternative. And I have to admit, myself and my friends were nervous about
those
that.
guys suck.
We didn't say that. We just said, well, what do they know about alternative music? And it turns out you don't know what people listen to in their private lives. Like publicly, you were a top 40 station. That's not necessarily the music.
Yeah,
you
I didn't
listen
go
to.
home and listen to Miami Sound Machine.
No.
I don't, Little River Band is not in my library.
It is in mine.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, do you guys want to see your cake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to Harmon's.
Yeah.
Because Harmon's.
They do great.
And they do
bakery
custom
stuff.
cakes.
What kind of a cake is it?
So you can tell it's buttercream frosting.
Oh, it's
Not
carrot
cream
cake.
cheese.
Not
God
cream
bless
cheese.
you.
I know you, Gina.
It's carrot cake. Huh?
It is actually red velvet cake
Oh, really?
for Radio from Hell.
Oh, that makes sense.
So it says Happy 39th Birthday, Radio from Hell, and then it has a cute gold 39.
Let me take a picture of it.
Yeah, I got a
before you
picture
cut it.
before you rip into it.
Well, I was gonna have one of you guys cut into it. This isn't me.
No,
this is
you
you
do it.
guys.
You
You want
do
me
it.
to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
you don't want my meat hooks all over it.
next year we're gonna plan something real big for the 40.
Well, that's we ought to do something because I was asked.
Oh, I'm already on it.
I was asked on Saturday, "What do you guys have planned?" And I said,
Oh.
I don't know.
We're gonna do something. I've got something. We're gonna plan something big, but
Well, what about the 40th? I said, we ought to do something.
We got a balloon.
yeah, you got a balloon, and then you got a Frank Chris balloon because my husband's a genius. He's the one that gave me that idea.
877-602-9696.
We asked Katie to come in here and do the cake, and now she's not answering the phone.
Oh, no, nobody's calling, so it doesn't matter.
I was gonna say, is anybody calling at the moment?
No one is. And I find that disappointing, frankly. Maybe there won't be a 40th, okay?
Yes, there will.
Zane says he's been listening since 96. Tim the Tree Guy since 94.
There's even little chocolate curls on the edge of this cake because I thought you guys would
I
like
do
that.
like a chocolate curl.
People are suggesting that Chainsaw Guy cut the cake.
I thought a chocolate curl was a sexual position.
It
might be.
Oh, that's
Okay.
good.
All right. It's Harmon's. It's always good.
Oh, there we go. Oh, it's got a little chocolate.
Yeah. So it's got the chocolate curls on the edge.
What makes a red velvet cake red velvet?
So it's just red dye. It's actually chocolate cake.
yeah.
It's Devil's Food Cake.
There is a way to make a red velvet cake not using red dye, but it's
Correct.
a complicated process.
Yes, it is. My sister would be able to tell you because she is a baker.
I think you
cannot.
use beets or something?
I think so, something like that. But I wanted to do something special for you guys. So after the parade yesterday, I came in here and I didn't go overboard. I wasn't trying to go crazy in here, but I did get you a couple of different balloons, even though you said one.
Where are our gifts?
This is the cake was your gift.
Cake's a gift.
The cake is a gift.
Cake is not a gift.
But there is an Age to Perfection balloon behind Gina, which I loved dearly and thought it was just perfect. It's on your chair.
Listening since 2004. Some guy says 30 years. Followed Gina from Q99.
Over on the Q.
Woody and Barbary in the morning.
Somebody listen to Woody and Barbary?
Yeah, you remember Q99, the station that was going to squash us like a bug.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. It was in all of their press materials.
Yeah, my first morning show was not this show. It was Woody and Barbary. Mm-hmm. And Carrie and Bill rescued me. Actually, Jim Facer.
It was more Jim Facer.
Jim
really.
Facer rescued me.
We urged
from
him
there.
to, and he used his power of attorneys.
Because I had a contract there, and Jim said,
That's why I have attorneys,
Yeah.
son.
They said, we'll sue you. And Jim said,
Okay.
go ahead.
yeah, good luck with that.
Go ahead. That'll be fine.
So, yeah, it was. Well, Facer rescued a lot of us.
Yeah, he did,
Yeah,
actually.
He rescued me as well.
Yeah.
I used to listen to the sports talk show, The King and I, with Barry King
Who
and Gina.
did? Oh, my God.
Then one day Gina was no longer on the show.
Wow.
Oh, that's Patrick, the friendly neighborhood middle school teacher.
Patrick. You're...
Why would you listen to that?
What? It was a fabulous sports program.
I mean, I started listening to you guys when I was a kid, and in the back seat, I told my mom I wanted to be like you guys.
Oh, you did?
I did, and now when I got my job, she's like, "Look at you,"
Aw.
and that was as an intern.
See, there's
I was like, yeah.
Eddie's on line one.
Well, we're out of time, Eddie. I'm sorry.
Oh,
But happy birthday, you guys!
Quickly,
Eddie. Hi, Eddie.
Yeah.
Yeah, how long have
Hi.
you been listening?
Over 30 years. I found you guys like in high school, and I've loved you guys ever since. I met Kerry once in an elevator at the old station.
Ah,
Oh, that
And
rickety
I'm very
elevator.
tall, and he told me Ronald McDonald was also tall. And I was just like, the guy from the radio talked to me, and I was so excited.
remember that?
You know, we will probably later this week have some Hello Yeah What time, and if you weren't
Yeah.
able to call right now, we can.
We can do some
I-
radio
Eddie,
from hell memories.
Eddie, I think Carrie was probably
you, guys.
drunk. Carrie was drunk.
Might have been. All right. Thank you.
See ya.
Well, happy birthday, guys.
Thank you for
Katie.
doing it,
Thanks,
Katie.
Katie.
Thank you.
Always.
That's delicious cake. Thank
right.
you.
.639 right now. Time for Big Boy News and Opinioendo. Right after that, it's Frank Christ presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, the Dead Celebrity Game. Going to give you a list of 4 celebrity names. 3 of those celebrities are just fine. One of them is dead. If you pick the dead one correctly, you will win.
Tickets to see Pucifer May 5th at Maverick Center. You can find out more about that show at x96.com.
All right, Pucifer tickets. 877-602-9696. All you got to do is play the Dead Celebrity Game with Frank Christ coming up right after this Big Boy News and Opinioendo, brought to you by
Pucifer May 5th, coming to the Maverick Center.
All right, thank you, and don't forget,
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
I believe this was written by our contributor, Radio from Hell contributor Sean Means, in the Salt Lake Tribune. Alex Caldiero, Sicilian-born polymath artist who shaped words, sculpture, and music and brought the Beat generation back to life for Utah students and art lovers, has died. Caldiero died Monday evening at Timpanogos Regional Hospital in Orem. There's a picture of him at x96.com/live. According to his longtime friend, bookseller Ken Sanders. Mr. Caldiero was 76 years old. With his bushy hair and beard, Caldiero was an electric performer of his poetry, adding music and his own noises to his words. He coined a word to describe himself. He was a sonosopher, he said, someone who combined sound, poetry, and philosophy. Sonosophy, Caldiero once wrote in an essay, goes unnoticed in its quotidian manifestations, yet it is ever present as an uncanny sense of things when we are most alone or most aware, extreme moments of joy or terror. Thus, sonosophy makes intelligible the absurdities that normally are deaf to our need for meaning. Ken Sanders, in an email Tuesday, said that Mr. Caldiero was one of a kind. With his passing, it is the extinction of his entire species. But unlike the great auk or a giant dodo, this one is up close and personal for me. Caldiero published 16 books of poetry over his career. He was a professor at Utah Valley University. He was in several Trent Harris movies, Plan 10 from Outer Space. I met Alex when I was in a Trent Harris movie called Welcome to the Rubber Room, and Alex was a big part of that movie. He was really an unusual and terrific force of nature, and he was great to be around. He is survived by his wife of 58 years and 5 children, 7 grandchildren, and his brother. There'll be a public celebration of Alex Caldiero's life in September. Said his daughter. Details haven't been announced yet. The BYU football player Parker Kingston told police that all sexual activity with the woman who has accused him of raping her was consensual. according to court documents released yesterday. Prosecutors filed the first-degree felony rape charge against Kingston under seal Tuesday, writing that the 21-year-old from Layton was a flight risk and a danger to the community. Kingston was arrested on Wednesday and is currently being held in a Washington County jail without bail. Kingston went. So here's what happened. Apparently, according to the account of the woman involved, this happened when she was 20 years old.
So last year.
Yeah.
Okay.
She first reported a sexual assault to officers at a southern Utah hospital on February 27th, 2025. Kingston, the football player, went to the woman's home in Washington County. And again, this is her accounting of it. In the early morning hours of February 23rd, 2025, watched a movie, engaged in some sexual activity that did not include intercourse, the charges said. Kingston started to fall asleep, so the woman left the room to get ready for bed. When she returned, 15 minutes later, Kingston initiated sexual activity again. She said stop several times, tried to push him off, and he wouldn't stop.
And apparently there's communication with them before that, like texts or snaps or something, where apparently she made it very clear, like, okay, you can come over, but, we're not having sex.
We're not going all the way.
I just want to make that clear before you come over that is not something I'm interested in.
Yeah. So I still don't know why he's being held without bail, and they say he's a danger, a flight risk, and a danger to the community.
Well, they know things that we don't, and they're not revealing them. For
I know.
whatever reason.
Well, that's what I said. I don't know why. There's got to be a reason. We just don't know what it is. A new study finds that dealing with the Great Salt Lake dust has trade-offs and ballooning costs. So let's just throw up our hands, shall we?
Yeah.
The study, published Thursday by the University of Utah's Wilkes Center for Climate Science and Policy, lists a number of options from gravel and straw to solar panels to cover the exposed lake bed and how much that could cost. The Wilkes Center has also unveiled a new map tool to model Great Salt Lake dust exposure found out there. The dust that you breathe, regardless of what it's made of, if the concentrations are high enough, can trigger immediate response in people. There's also the potential long-term effects of being exposed to components of the dust such as arsenic and other carcinogens. Dr. Kevin Perry, who's a professor of atmospheric sciences at the University of Utah and author of the study, said 800 square miles of lake bed are exposed at this point. The exposed lake bed puts public health at risk in the form of dust storms blowing into communities.
We could just cover it with clean, beautiful coal, and it'll take care of it, not a problem.
Of course, the most simple solution would be just getting more water into the Great Salt Lake, and that would, cover. But that has a cost. If you're using water for dust mitigation, that water's not going to be doing what we want it to do restore the lake to ecological health. So there are trade-offs with that. So they're actually talking about maybe putting straw. I can't. Let's just cover it up with some straw. See if that helps.
Yeah, that's some thinking there.
Really, it's not. Governor Spencer Cox has announced that the state of Utah has forced a Chinese company to sell a motor sports park in Tooele County that was located precariously close to a sensitive military site. This is not about fear. It's certainly not about targeting people. This is about protecting Utah's land, water, infrastructure, and our service members, Governor Cox said. We welcome lawful investment and partnership, but we will not allow other adversarial governments to gain advantage or leverage, rather, over critical assets. The company was accused of being too closely affiliated with the Chinese government. Utah Department of Public Safety Commissioner Bo Mason said that they were able to build enough evidence to tie the company to the restricted foreign entity. The company was forced to divest the property under law. And so there you go. I think that's the old Larry Miller, and this too close to the Tooele Army Depot. Nobody's suggesting that there was any spying going on at this point. They're just trying to prevent it, I guess.
Yeah.
The Rocky Mountain Power Office in Salt Lake City was briefly placed on lockdown during a tense pursuit with a fleeing suspect. Salt Lake City Lieutenant Cody Logie, L-O-U-G-Y, confirmed that the suspect, along with others, was found blocking the Jordan River Trail. They made contact with these individuals, and one of them took off on a bicycle, headed westbound to this location, ended up ditching the bike and gaining access to the Rocky Mountain Power office building there. Employees were ordered to shelter in place as officers searched for the suspect with canines and Utah Highway Patrol helicopter. We secured the entire building, did a grid search room by room, floor by floor, eventually located the suspect. The bike was stolen, and it was later discovered that the suspect had several outstanding warrants. But he went into the building and hid in the building, but they finally found him. Wow. Nobody was injured. That'd be an interesting day at the office, though.
It would be, yeah.
Donald Trump has defended Attorney General Pam Bondi following her heated testimony before the House Judiciary Committee, in which she deflected questions about the Justice Department's handling of Jeffrey Epstein. One thing that has been proven conclusively, much to their chagrin, was that President Donald J. Trump has been 100% exonerated of the ridiculous Russia charges Trump wrote.
That's not what the report says.
Additionally, it's the slimeball Democrats, many of them big donors of politicians, that have been proven guilty. By the way, a year into Trump's second term, voters say, I think Joe Biden was better. I think maybe I think maybe Joe Biden was doing a better job than this guy.
Thanks, mainstream media.
4 people are headed toward the space station. SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket blasted off and briefly turned the sky into a daytime. It turned the inky black sky into daylight, it says here. As it roared to orbit on a 9-minute journey into space, the crew is expected to dock with the space station Saturday afternoon. We still don't know what. So the crew, those other 4 people, they came home sooner than they were supposed to because there was a health issue.
But one of them was embedded with an alien egg, obviously.
Implanted
what else
with
could it be?
In the chest, yeah.
Oh, you think? All right, that's it.
All right, sports weather traffic.
The Olympics. Right now, you've got Norway in the lead with the medal count. They have 16. Italy has 17. United States is in third place with 14 medals. Kind of a nice story from this week. Ryan Cochran-Siegel won his second Olympic medal. He's a Super G skier, and he won it on the anniversary of his mom winning gold in the slalom in the 1972 Olympics.
Really?
Same day.
Wow.
Isn't that cool? I like that story.
And that poor Ukrainian
yeah,
guy.
So there's a bobsledder who has a helmet that he put pictures of. These aren't just soldiers, Ukrainian soldiers that died. They are Ukrainian athletes
who were fighting
in the war that died, and he had their pictures on his helmet, and they told him, because they have a policy that you can't have messaging on your uniform anywhere, that he's not competing. He's saying, if I can't wear that helmet, I'm not competing. And they said, I'm sorry, you can't compete. And they're like, you can wear it in your training run, you can wear it when you do the media, but you can't when you compete. And it's the rule. I mean, it's the rules, but God bless him. He's standing by it, going, nope, I won't. I would rather not race than not wear it. The Jazz lost last night to the Portland Trail Blazers, 135-119. In college basketball, the Utah Tech Trailblazers beat UVU 81-77. Weber State beat Idaho 83-72. And that's your sports. Weather. So that rain tapering off, although we did hear from some friends of the program that we're still experiencing some of it this morning. Mostly sunny today, high of 49. Over the weekend, we're going to warm back up. By Monday, it'll be back up around 60. Oh, but they're saying early part of next week, we could get cold enough and wet enough that we see some snow down in the valley. We shall see.
We'll see.
Traffic looks pretty good. I have no accidents to tell you about. You can always text us what you are seeing. Make sure it's safe for you to do that at 33986. Big O Tires this President's Day. Buy 3 Big O brand tires. Get the 4th one free. That's 4 tires for the price of 3 at Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Good morning, Frank. Frank.
Were you you busy last night, Frank, or you're just generally sad?
Answering all my hate mail is what I was doing all night. People were very upset about James Van Der Beek.
I don't know how we can make it clear to people.
I don't know.
That it's not you that kills these celebrities.
He doesn't decide. He just collects their entity and takes them to the distribution.
I blame stereotyping in movies.
Oh, okay.
Television.
And literature. Frank Christ, if you are not aware, he's a Grim Reaper, and he looks like a typical Grim Reaper. He manifests himself to us. Usually he's invisible, but when he comes here, he wants us to see him.
Well, you're friends of mine.
Yeah, and let's face it.
It'd freak you out if I was, invisible.
And let's face it, you're a little vain too.
A little.
Yeah, just a little. Frank is a skeletal figure. He wears the robe. He carries a scythe. There's an update though. He doesn't ride a horse like a traditional Grim Reaper. He doesn't like them. Doesn't like horses.
Don't like horses.
But he has an electric scooter, and we commend you for that.
Thank you.
Frank joins us to play the game we call Frank Chris Presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
He gives me a list of actors every morning. 4 actors. 3 actors on that list
They're
are
just fine.
But one of them has shuffled off the mortal coil, and Frank has had to collect them. And do we have a contestant to play the game?
Jill is here.
Jill, good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, just fine.
Jill, I'm glad.
Thank you, Jill.
Glad to hear that. Now, Jill, if you know which one of these celebrities is pushing up daisies, you will win a prize, which is what, Gina?
Tickets to see Pucifer May 5th at the Maverick Center.
All right, you understand what we're doing here, right, Jill?
I do.
Okay. Listen carefully. Tell me which one of these actors is dead. Because it's National Wingman Day, Frank has given me a list of actors who often play wingmen or sidekicks in movies. So here we go. Number 1, David Costabile. You'd know him if you saw him. He's worked extensively on the New York stage and on television and in films. He was in The Bounty Hunter, Solitary Man, Runner, and on TV he guested in The Office, Franklin and Bash, and The Wire. Now, his sidekick role, notably in the TV program Billions, he was Mike Wags Wagner, the COO of Axe Capital and Axelrod's right-hand man. Number 1 is David Costabile. Number 2 is Luis Guzman. He was in several Paul Thomas Anderson films, including Boogie Nights, Magnolia, Punch Drunk Love. He also appeared on the TV shows Homicide, Life on the Streets, Wednesday, Frasier, Community, and Oz. His sidekick role in the movie Carlito's Way, he plays Panchanga. Carlito, that's Al Capone or Al Pacino's right-hand man. Luis Guzman is number 2. Number 3, Jeffrey Lewis. He was often a villain or an eccentric of some kind. A few of the TV shows he appeared on were Murder, She Wrote, The X-Files, Little House on the Prairie, Starsky and Hutch, Walker, Texas Ranger, Law and Order, many others. His sidekick role, you know it, he was the go-to partner for Clint Eastwood, playing the quirky and reliable Orville Boggs in Every Which Way But Loose and Any Which Way You Can. Number 3, Jeffrey Lewis. And he's Juliette Lewis's father, by the way. And number 4, Joan Cusack. She was in several movies with her brother, John, Class, 16 Candles, Grandview USA, Broadcast News, Say Anything, many others. She was an early cast member on SNL and had a recurring role on Showtime series Shameless. Her sidekick role, she was the sister or best friend in Working Girl and Runaway Bride both. That's Joan Cusack. Which one of them is dead, Jill?
Well, I don't know for sure, but I'm going to go with number 3, Jeff Lewis.
Jeff Lewis is correct.
Good.
He
Good
died.
choice.
Yeah, good, great. He
Not
died.
so great for Jeff.
No, I guess not.
He died in 2015. He was 79 years old, and he had a long career, though.
Too soon.
He was in many, 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 many things. Congratulations, Jill. You have correctly identified Jeffrey Lewis as the one who's bit the dust, and you've won the prize. Say thank you.
Great. Thank you very much.
You're welcome very much. Hang on, and Katie will chat with you for a minute.
Well, I have to go check on Stockard Channing.
Oh, Rizzo, no.
The girl most likely to?
Yes, 82 today.
Oh.
But the one I'm most worried about is Kim Novak.
Oh, my.
93 today.
Yeah.
Be very gentle.
Well, I get very dizzy when I'm near her.
Oh, vertigo, huh?
Thank you.
Yeah,
All
there you
right.
go.
Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Frank.
Crash westbound I-215 south at the I-15 interchange. The right lane of 4 blocked. Also the right shoulder. Crash southbound I-15 45th south in Murray. The left lane blocked. Also the left shoulder. And whatever you're seeing out there, well, I don't know until you tell me. You got to text us 33986. It's Big O Tires President's Day sale. Buy 3 Big O brand tires, get the 4th one free. That's 4 tires for the price of 3 from Big O Tires, the team you trust.
All right, KXRK Provo. We're going to take a break. We'll be back after these messages with Sean Means reviewing the movies that are opening this weekend. Stand by. Harmon's every day, but especially for Valentine's Day.
And Valentine's Day is tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
You
Good
have,
heavens.
But Harmon's still has everything that you could possibly need.
Make a one-of-a-kind at-home date night. I love an at-home date night because you can do it in your sweats.
Yeah, that's romantic.
You can wear sweats, but you can have a fancy dinner. You can have steak and lobster or crab legs. You're doing crab legs, aren't you?
Yeah, crab legs and steaks, and we're looking forward to it. Oh man, I love it. Harmon's also has you. If you go into their store and you go to the flower shop, you can still pick up beautiful flower arrangements, and they have unique little gifts there too that you could pick up. And go to the bakery. And get some delicious pastries or some dessert for a special evening.
Queen Amand.
Yeah, or get some Queen Amand. They're great.
Mm-hmm.
And health and beauty items. They have they have stuff. The soap lady has stuff there.
Yeah.
So you can find out all about it by going to harmonsgrocery.com.
That's Dan. Our radio pup finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
What'd you think of the pretzel M&Ms?
Oh, I didn't care for them much.
What?
They're a little dry. I think they just seem a little dry.
Well,
I know you really like
pretzels
them.
are dry, aren't they? No.
Yeah, but if you put chocolate
Carrie,
around them, they're.
What'd you think?
Yeah, I'll have some more.
Did you think they were dry?
I like them fine.
I mean, they're okay, but they just seem kind of unremarkable. Of course, lest I be accused of being a curmudgeon about this.
Well, they're crunchy. They're a little salty.
I'd like them to be a little more chocolatey with the pretzel.
I think you're asking too much of the M&Ms.
That's me. Always asking for too much.
Can't you
Always
just
asking
enjoy?
for too much.
We go to war with the M&Ms we have, Bill.
Always asking for. Now I'm curious to find out about Carrie's jury duty trauma yesterday.
There's not much to tell.
You were on the phone during doing a pre.
It's like a Zoom, but it's WebEx they use.
You were part of a jury pool of a bunch of people.
Yeah, and they kept saying, "Be sure to plug in your chargers, because boy, WebEx will just eat up your battery."
Great.
Like, great, thank you. No, I can't move.
Oh, so how long were you sitting there waiting?
Well, I started at 8.
8 a.m.
When I left at 11, no, I left at
just after 12.
No, I left just after 11 because I had to be home at 11:30.
I was there till 3.
You had to sit here till 3. What
And
did you do?
I mostly I was texting Ed.
I mean, did they ask you questions?
They did. You two were brought up.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
In what way?
Context?
The judge himself said, because he was saying, is there any reason that you would not be able to? And I was trying to explain to him the situation that we're in here at the station and all of that. And he says, well, would it be easier if we just had, Bill and Gina come down with you and do a live show?
Oh, he's making a little joke.
Yeah, a little joke.
Yeah.
And I said, well, I've always wanted to get Bill in front of a judge, Anyway.
Ask this man some questions.
Yeah. But,
really?
Yeah, it was
so
3
he
hours.
was having a little fun with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it seems to me like they knew they weren't going to use this group of us that were in this, section of the WebEx.
Mm-hmm.
It seems to me they knew that they weren't going to use any of us.
So why not tell you?
Why not cut us loose? There was some poor guy on there who said, I got to go pick up my kids.
Mm-hmm.
from school, you know.
And what they say.
And
to
the
that?
judge says, "Oh, we'll have it figured out here in 5 minutes. We'll know whether we need you or not in 5 minutes." And that 5 minutes turned into 45. So I'm guessing that it was lawyers arguing over one juror. You know, we want him, we don't want this one. You know,
So they didn't want you in the long run.
in the long run, they didn't want.
Did they tell you why?
No.
See, sometime I would like to be on a jury, which is probably why I won't ever be picked. I think I would like to do that.
You know who the judge was?
Yes.
Go ahead, say his name. It's okay.
No, I don't think you
No.
I don't think you should.
Well, he said our name. Come on.
Yeah, not in public.
He said it in open court, Gina. Open court.
Bill, these are for trying times. I don't want to give anybody any reason to be mad about anything.
I love judges.
But yeah, I mean, you know, I just sat there all that time. You know, it. And that poor guy, I think he had to leave to go pick up his kids. I hope he didn't get in trouble for that.
Yeah.
You know.
Probably not.
Everybody keeps telling me, "Hey, on the upside, you're going to get $30." Or,
$30 is $30.
okay.
Do you know how many M&M pretzels you can get for $30?
Not many, because the price has gone up.
Maybe I should try a few more just to see.
All right, here
They
you go.
they just seemed a little dry or something. I don't know.
I like dry things. I do.
I like dry things. Thank God National Radio Day only comes once a year.
Well, Abraham is happy about National Radio Day in Riverton. He's celebrating right now.
Riverton.
In Riverton.
Okay. And is this a sponsored feature?
Yeah, Salt Lake Film Society's Broadway Center Cinemas, Love, Obsession, both. Valentine's weekend opening the new Wuthering Heights, starring Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi, is the reimagining of a classic. Sean Means is about to review it. Get tickets now at slfstix.org.
And he's here, Sean Means. He is a writer and editor at the Salt Lake Tribune, sltrib.com. He's a film critic. You can find his reviews at moviecricket.net. And he's here in the studio with us to talk about these movies. So where are we starting, Sean?
We will start with Goat.
Okay.
Goat.
This is an animated movie for kids about a goat named Will. It's all animals in this movie. It's like Zootopia, but with sports. He has a big dream. He wants to play Roarball, which is the Animal Kingdom's version of basketball, and he wants to play for his hometown team, the Vineland Thorns, and play alongside his hero Jet Fillmore, who's a Lady Panther and the best to ever play the game. Will becomes a viral sensation, so the owner of the Thorns, who's secretly trying to tank the team so she can move it away from Vineland, signs Will to a contract. And he'd be the first small animal ever to play with all the big animals. And Jet doesn't like that one bit.
Mm-hmm.
But can Will bring the team together? What do you think?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a tall order.
Yeah, exactly. So the Will is voiced by Caleb McLaughlin from Stranger Things, our guy Lucas.
Mm-hmm.
Jed is voiced by Gabrielle Union, and you also have David Harbour, Nick Kroll, Patton Oswalt, some other people in there. And yes, the plot is a straight lift from Major League, the 1989 movie with Charlie Sheen and Tom Berenger. Nice thing about doing this in kids' movies is they don't know.
Yeah, sure.
They weren't around. Their parents weren't around
Exactly.
when that movie came out.
Exactly.
So it's all new to them. This is actually a lot of fun. There's very vibrant animation, fast moving. Steph Curry is one of the producers. So the sports thing is very very high up in there. 3 stars. For Goat.
Really?
It is fun. It's the same. It's Sony Animation, so it's the same folks that do Spider-Man, the Spider-Verse movies. So
all those.
So it's pretty fun. So yeah, 3 stars.
All right, 3 stars. Let's go to Scarlet. then.
Scarlet,
More animation.
different kind of animation. This is from Japan. Scarlet is a princess seeking to avenge the death of her father, the king. The king was murdered by his brother Claudius, who took the crown and the queen Gertrude. Yes, that's Hamlet.
Mm-hmm.
But Hamlet never involved a trip through the underworld, which is what happens to Scarlet. She's killed in the middle of her vengeance tour, and she figures out, she's in purgatory, but she can make her way back to the living. And Purgatory has a lot of her old enemies trying to make up for getting killed the first time.
Mm-hmm.
What's weird is that Scarlet also meets a guy in Purgatory who doesn't seem to belong there. Hijiri, he's an EMT from the 21st century.
That's weird.
From like a current. And he's not trying to kill he's not trying to kill everything that moves, which is a new thing for Scarlet.
How about that?
The visuals here are very stunning. The director, Mamoru Hosoda, he did Mirai, which got an Oscar nomination a few years ago. He did Belle, which is his visual sense, his imagination is unreal. I mean, literally, but just unparalleled. And this one, this one is even more ambitious in its size and its staging.
Well, it took over 4 years, apparently.
Yeah,
really,
and
animate. Yeah,
and it's not, it's not blobby CG. It's not, big-eyed anime. Excuse me. It's this really sharp, crisp line animation, but digitally done. It's just really beautiful. 3.5 stars for Scarlet, and it's playing at a couple places, mostly down south part of the valley. So.
All right. Let's go to Wuthering Heights.
Wuthering Heights. This is Emerald Fennell, who did Promising Young Woman and Saltburn. This is her adaptation of the Emily Bronte novel, which some people consider to be the romance novel of all time.
We need another adaptation.
But look at if you go to x96.com/live, it's Wuthering Heights. It's on quotes.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Although apparently the Warner Brothers marketing department is very insistent that we mention that. It's an I guess it means it's an interpretation
yes, it's
of.
Not, if you read
not
the book,
to
it's
the
not.
novel.
I have no idea.
No, I haven't seen it. I don't know,
yeah.
but that's what people are saying.
I've seen the movie, but I have never read the book, so I don't know how faith. I just know it from other movies. I know, know, mostly the 1939 with Laurence Olivier and Merle Oberon. So this is the story of Kathy, the daughter of a nobleman whose fortune is slowly disappearing because he drinks and gambles a lot. But the lordship takes on an orphan off the moors who's given the name Heathcliff. After a few years and a lot of flashbacks, we see that Heathcliff is falling in love with Kathy and something vice versa. But there are obstacles, mostly involving money and class status. And a pattern starts to develop that when they're together, which isn't often, they're wonderful to each other and to the world. But when something breaks them apart, they seem determined to make everybody suffer because they're not together. Okay. So you have a lot of steamy scenes between Margot Robbie as Kathy and Jacob Elordi as Heathcliff. So yes, that's Barbie and Hot Frankenstein.
Yeah,
together, and they really sell the movie. And there's
some chemistry there.
I think there's some chemistry there. You look at Rotten Tomatoes or Metacritic, any of those aggregator sites.
Yeah.
People are all over the map on this movie.
Yeah.
Critics, there's some people who think it's great, it's wonderful, it's like, hubba hubba. Some people think it's the dumbest thing ever. Some people think it's the dumbest thing ever and they still love it.
Which I can understand that.
It sounds like you need to see it and decide for yourself.
Yeah. I think the movie is a little bonkers. But I kind of like that.
What was bonkers about it?
Just the sort of the way Fennell just sort of throws the emotions into it and us into it, and certainly Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi really sell this thing.
They know how to act.
They know how to be steamy. They know how to walk the moors and be wet in the rain and all those things. 3.5 stars.
3.5
for this
for
one.
Wuthering Heights.
I think it works.
What's this rated? What is
this is rated R.
Okay.
There's some violence. There's some violence. The steaminess is definitely there. So.
All right.
And it's playing at all the theaters. So.
All right. Well, 3 somewhat recommendations then: Goat, Scarlet, and Wuthering Heights this weekend.
Yep.
What do we got next weekend?
Next week we have Pillion. This is a young man who gets involved with a motorcycle gang, and his leader, played by Alexander Skarsgård, and there's some BDSM involved.
Oh,
the young man is played by Henry Melling, who many years ago and it was Dudley in the Harry Potter films.
Oh,
he's
okay.
Is he skinny now?
He's he's had a glow.
Like all the Harry Potter kids that were.
Yeah, they were short and chubby. They're not short and chubby anymore. And also How to Make a Killing, which is Glenn Powell as a guy trying to get his inheritance by taking out the people who were in front of him in line.
Ah.
So,
Okay.
Which is also stealing from another movie, but we won't get
Seems
there.
like Alexander Skarsgård is everywhere these
He
days.
seems to be. He was in the Charlie XCX mock documentary.
Apparently,
got
he's
this one
very good
coming.
in that.
He is. I reviewed that one last week, and he definitely commits to the bit. Yeah.
I first saw him in True Blood, and I thought, well, whatever. He's doing this kind of over the top sort of, and I thought, not that great. But then I saw him in this show that on Showtime. I forget Showtime and I wish they'd done it. How to Become a Millionaire in South Florida or something like that.
Right.
About multi-level marketing and he had a part in that where he dies at the first part of it, but he's just brilliant. He was so good.
Actually, the first place you saw him was in Zoolander.
Yes.
He was one of the models that they were having the innocent gasoline fight.
Yes. It's so fun.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you, Sean Means.
Thank you.
All right.
Look for Sean's reviews, moviecricket.net.
All right. See you next week. Traffic.
Let's see. We've got that crash westbound I-215 south at the I-15 interchange in Salt Lake. That's the only accident UDOT's reporting, and I popped on over here to our message stream. That's where you text us, and I'm not seeing anything there. But if you're seeing something, you can always let us know via text. If it's safe for you to do that, 33986.
Somebody wants to know, how many times does Heathcliff turn over some garbage cans?
Wrong Heathcliff.
Oh, all right. We got boners coming up here, the candidates you'll be voting for. Retribution. That's number one. Number two is snorting cocaine off a toilet seat something to brag about? Yeah. And boner candidate number three, the Jews, they just need to get over the Holocaust.
Jeez.
All right. We got messages, a song, and then the boners and big boy news coming up.
Today is the last day you can enter to win $1,000. This is it. So make it count. How do you make it count? We'll collect all the keywords and you text them in. Every keyword is another entry into the $1,000. Here's your keyword for today, for this hour, because you're going to get one at 10:15, 1:15, and 5:15. They're all different keywords. Here is your keyword for this hour. Score. 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 Text that to 508-777-1000. That's 508-777-1000 now to enter to win. Best question of the week. That makes it sound like we get a bunch of questions in and we pick the best one.
Mm-hmm. Not so much.
No.
We just like to answer your questions. They can be about anything, and you can send them in to us at any time, and we answer them on Fridays. RadioFromHell@x96.com. Just anything you want to know about us or our opinions about things, text it into us.
And then we give you something?
Yeah, well, this week I thought we have these brand new Radio from Hell Diner-style mugs.
Mm-hmm.
And I have two questions here. If we get to both of them, we'll give you both a mug.
Oh, okay.
How about that?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The first one comes to us from Richard. Richard said, what was your favorite family summer vacation from your childhood?
What? Richard, my family, we didn't like each other much. And so we didn't go on vacations.
Really?
Yeah, really.
You never all piled in the family car and drove somewhere for?
Not really, because we just didn't like each other. And so, but I remember, so I would go on vacations with my grandparents. My brother and I would, and we went to. That's the first time I ever went to Disneyland. My grandparents took us to Disneyland. I was probably about 12 or something. We drove all the way down, and I remember stopping. One thing I remember about the trip, and then I'll stop talking about it. We stopped on the way somewhere at a grocery store, and my grandfather went in and he bought some cantaloupes and a big thing of ice cream, and we sat in the car. And he cut open the cantaloupes, and we put ice cream, scooped it into the cantaloupes, and ate cantaloupe and ice cream. It was delicious.
Go ahead.
My family, this started when I was a small child, and we continue it to this day. Would rent a beach house in Central California.
Oh.
Same beach house.
Nice.
Years and years and years. And we would road trip there. We'd drive from here through Vegas. You stop in Vegas, and we'd stay at the Westward Ho Hotel.
Did you get a cantaloupe with ice cream?
We did not get a cantaloupe with ice cream. I don't think the Westward Ho is there anymore in Vegas. But whole family, like aunts, uncles, cousins, go to the beach every summer, and we continue it.
So you guys like each other?
Yes.
Okay. Why
Carrie?
was that hoe westward? That's what
I don't
wanna
know.
I don't know. I have many of them, but one that keeps coming up was I was a little kid, and Jaws had just come out.
Oh, yeah.
And it gave me nightmares. But we all piled into the family truckster, the camper, and drove down to Anaheim to stay with my dad's Army buddy, Cal and Mary Ann. And they had a dog named Heidi, little dachshund.
Aw.
And Heidi had long fingernails, and they had wooden floors in the house.
Click, 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 click. Yeah.
So Heidi had come in the middle of the night and snuggle up with me.
Aw.
But we went to, the goal was to go to Universal Studios on the tour first day. And then the second day was the Disneyland. And so we went to Universal Studios. And I credit that trip, that visit, with making me not afraid of horror movies.
How so?
Because they showed you how the movies are made.
Oh, okay.
This was a long time ago. This is back when the tour was much different. Now it's like rides and things like that.
But this was like a backlot.
This was a backlot tour, and they showed you how they did stuff, and then the Jaws part came, and I was able to see, oh, that's how they. Okay, all right, I see. So I wasn't afraid anymore, and I remember I bought it was like a sailor's captain's hat that said Universal Studios Shark Trainer on it, right?
You've got to still have that.
I think I might somewhere. This is a cheap ass little hat, but I got that one. And then the next day, we were getting ready to go to Disneyland, and I had the hat on.
Oh.
Now, nobody wanted to tell me I looked stupid in it. So they were trying to be diplomatic. They said, you probably shouldn't wear that.
It's going to fall off when you ride the ride.
It's going to fall off.
Yeah.
And it's Universal Studios. They may not let you into Disneyland because it's a competing thing.
Yeah. Did they talk you out of it?
They talked me out of it.
Oh, good.
The rights issues were what concerned me. I didn't,
You don't want to offend
I
anyone.
don't want to upset anyone. So but I must have that hat somewhere. I would think.
I'll bet you look great in it.
Oh yeah. Wasn't until later that Mom said, "Yeah, you look stupid in the hat. That's why we told you that." Well, thanks, Mom. So there's that.
Is that it? Do we have time to do the other one?
Yeah. This is from Cardboard Chris. By the way, we'll give both of them a mug, Katie.
Oh, okay.
Cardboard Chris says, what was the greatest compliment you have related to your radio career?
Greatest compliment?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I mean, we're in the Hall of Fame for City Weekly.
Yes.
Which I think is a great compliment, and that's a thank you to friends of the program who voted for us for years and years and years. And we got that Hall of Fame several years ago, and we've continued to be voted best radio show in that. That's a great compliment, I think.
Yeah, I think when first time I did any news and the disc jockey that I was doing news for said, I understood almost every word of that.
That was the compliment?
Yeah. No, I mean, it's people come up and talk to us all the time.
Sure.
Yeah.
And it's just that feeling of, you've been a part of our lives for so long, and I don't know what we would do without you. And
and the compliment of along those lines, Bill, we hear a lot, someone will come up and say, I listened to you because my parents listened to you, and now my kids are in the car, and like 3 generations of families. We hear from people all the time that say that.
Here's a big compliment. Mike in Nashville going to the trouble to find me in a crowd scene from 30 years ago or whatever it was in a movie called Nashville, doing that and sending it to us.
Yeah.
That's a compliment.
I mean, there are dozens of those that happen every month. And, I mean, if I had to pick, well, first of all, I'm the last one out of all the people who have fallen to the wayside. We're the last ones to die.
That's a compliment.
Let's see. And I remember I was well pleased with myself when we went to London. Bill, I don't know if you remember this. And we went to the BBC.
Mm-hmm.
And we were there with the guy who was allegedly Princess Diana's favorite host.
Yeah, forget his
And
name.
we were in a production room and we were playing, and he was showing us things like, the BBC has dedicated microphones in the tower at Big Ben. These are live,
Yeah.
and we have microphones all throughout the town. You can hear, this is all live stuff, and that's pretty wild. And then he said, well, let's see if you can try out to be on the BBC.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, why don't you front sell this record?
Wow.
And I front sold the record and hit the post and everything, and he went very, very good
For the
yes.
BBC.
You could get it. You could apply here, sir.
Nice.
And I'm like, I wish that guy was still there because I may want to apply there now.
One more thing.
I did it. I did it too, and he said, "Well, get back to me."
One more thing. When we have people like Tyler Glenn or Brandon Flowers come on the show and say, I grew up listening to you guys, and my
That's a
taste
good
in
one.
music and my outlook on life shaped by your radio station and your show as I
That's
was
true.
growing up. Those are pretty good compliments.
Yes, I got a
lump in my throat.
There you go.
Best question of the week, send it to us. radiofromhell@x96.com. We'll answer your question. You might get a prize. Sometimes we do, sometimes
7:24 right now. Time for Boner of the Day. 3 news stories. These are examples of bad, stupid, or funny human behavior, and you will decide with your vote. Of these 3 candidates, which one is the worst? Which one deserves to be Boner of the Day for today, February 13th, 2026? We'll give you 2 candidates now, a third after the news. And once you've heard all 3, then you will vote. And one of you lucky random boner voters will receive.
Can't buy it, gotta win it. Radio from Hell Boner t-shirt.
Boner candidate number 1, retribution, retribution, retribution. The Trump administration this week began cuts to $600 million in funding used to track and prevent HIV and STDs in 4 Democratic-led states.
Yep.
The Centers for Disease Control plans to suspend grants to local public health agencies, hospitals, NGOs, and universities in Colorado, California, Illinois, and Minnesota. Cuts began the week of February 9th and are expected to continue over the next several weeks. Historically, the group used the money to study the spread of HIV and STDs, track outbreaks, and offer pre-exposure prophylaxis. That means help, protection.
Yeah.
Protection. These are, let's face it, these Democratic liberal states are the ones who need this funding the most anyway. Jeez, some funding cuts would also apply to groups that support children's gender transition or provided social programs for LGBTQ plus adults. Providing social programs for them. A spokesperson for the Trump administration Department of Health and Human Services said the agency would cut funds because they don't reflect agency priorities. Boner candidate number 1. Retribution, retribution, retribution. Boner candidate number 2. Is snorting cocaine off a toilet seat something to brag about?
No.
Well, Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. revealed on Theo Vaughn's podcast that the 2 first met years ago in rehab for substance abuse. Theo and I know each other. Can I say where we know each other? We've been in recovery together for years. That's where we met each other, like 7 a.m. meetings above the bank over there. That was a good meeting. Yeah, they shut down those meetings during COVID, Kennedy said, and Theo Vaughn called that heartbreaking. We still did live meetings every day during COVID, though, Kennedy continued. I mean, for me, I said, I don't care what happens. I'm going to a meeting every day, and I said, I'm not as scared of a germ. I used to snort cocaine off toilet seats. And I know this disease will kill me if I don't treat it. He means the drug addiction. Which means for me going to meetings every day. I used to And then they went on to talk about Kid Rock, and this was hilarious. Vaughn mentioned seeing a photo of RFK with Kid Rock. He said, "I saw you there with Kid Rock. Pretty cool, dude." He used to say he used to have a cocaine and oysters for breakfast. That's a meal. That's a meal, dude. I think that's like an aphrodisiac. I'm saving a seat for him, Kennedy said. Yeah, he's one of a kind, man. You know, his brother only has one leg, too. Did you know that?
What does that have to do with anything?
I think he got the vaccine, but that's just me, Vaughn joked, much to Kennedy's amusement.
hell?
Kennedy then added, well, his father ran over him with a tractor.
Theo Vaughn's an idiot. But
Good Lord.
Yeah.
He's an idiot with a very big following.
Boner candidate number 2 is snorting cocaine off a toilet seat something to brag about? Coming up in a moment, boner candidate number 3. The Jews just need to get over the Holocaust.
All right, boner candidate number 3 coming up after this. Big boy news and Opinnuendo brought to you by
Common Spirit Health, hospitals, clinics, and caregivers all connected to advance health care with human kindness in Colorado, Kansas, and Utah. Common Spirit Health, human kindness lives here.
And don't forget,
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
New York City will officially co-name West 8th Street as Jimi Hendrix Way during a ceremony February 24th on the corner of 6th Avenue. The honor recognizes the stretch where Electric Lady Studios sits, the recording facility that Hendrix opened in 1970. Speakers will include Hendrix's sister, Janie, and musician Steve Van Zandt, Little Steve. Janie Hendrix, the president and CEO of Experience Hendrix LLC, spearheaded the initiative with Steve Van Zandt and writer Jeff Slate. This collaboration speaks to the heart of our mission, carrying on Jimmy's legacy through education, Janie said in a statement. Van Zandt added, Jimi Hendrix didn't just play guitar, he reimagined what art could be. Electric Lady Studios opened August 26, 1970, but Hendrix died September 18, only weeks after he started recording there. The legendary studio remains open and active and has featured recording sessions from David Bowie, Taylor Swift, Frank Ocean, Lady Gaga, and Lana Del Rey. Rolling Stone magazine reported that. Let's see what else we have here. Out-of-state conservative activists have for years played a prominent role in pushing Utah to pass restrictions on gender-affirming care for transgender youth. But after a legislature-commissioned report concluded in May that such treatments largely result in positive outcomes and reduce suicidality, national advocacy groups on the right appear to be investing more in casting doubt on the science supporting gender-affirming care. Led by the group Do No Harm, those outside efforts feature some of the same activists that Donald Trump has relied on to shape his own anti-transgender policies. Speaking on the House floor last week, Representative Rex Shipp of Cedar City criticized the Utah study provided to the legislature.
A study that they've commissioned.
This report, done by the Utah Department of Health and Human Services, is a flawed report with significant bias.
Because it
Shipp
doesn't give...
told his colleagues as he discussed House Bill 174.
Because it doesn't give the answers that they wanted.
Exactly.
He has House Bill 174, the bill he's sponsoring, to further restrict access to hormone therapy. Shipp cited two outside reports that took aim at the credibility of the Utah review, one by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, written by prominent anti-transgender activists, and another one from Do No Harm, an advocacy group formed to lobby for banning gender-affirming care. So there you are. Look and see where it's all coming from.
Yep.
Governor Cox has confirmed he's involved in negotiations over a bill that would rework the gas tax in Utah, and this has earned the wrath of Idaho's legislature. We have had some conversation with our friends in Idaho, and we're working very closely. I haven't seen a bill yet. The bill is not out yet, but I can tell you that we've been very engaged with our legislative partners as well. I remain hopeful, Governor Cox said. The bill hasn't been made public, but it has blown up into a cross-border battle between Utah and Idaho, two politically conservative states that normally get along. Representative Cal Roberts of Draper running a bill with the support of House Republican leadership. It would cut the gas tax for Utah consumers, but raise it on refineries. And that's led to a lot of pressure from Utah's petroleum industry against the bill. And Idaho State Legislature is running a memorial, their version of a resolution, criticizing Utah's legislature for this bill. They think that the bill will raise price that Idahoans have to pay for gas.
Well, I mean, it will. They get 2/3 of the gas.
The stuff from the refineries here.
Yeah.
Idaho House Speaker Mike Moyle told Fox 13 sister station Idaho News 6 that he would threaten to cut off water to Utah in retaliation. So we get water flowing down from Idaho. And he said, we'll cut it off if you do this.
It's liquid fights.
This is not good.
Yeah.
This is not good. Congress has failed to pass some funding for the Department of Homeland Security, and we're in a government shutdown right now. So partial. TSA agents are not getting paid. They're still required to go to work.
Yep.
It's a holiday weekend, too, by the way. Lots of
yeah.
people are traveling.
So that's not going to be good. Two Navy ships collided in the Caribbean.
Oh, no.
How is that possible?
Pete Hegseth.
Yeah, well. And two sailors were slightly injured in that. And, well, speaking of Pete Hegseth, he was blocked by a judge on Thursday from punishing a Democratic senator who urged troops not to carry out illegal orders. Richard Leon, a Bush-appointed federal judge for the District of Columbia, slapped Hegseth with the blunt ruling after the Pentagon tried to strip Senator Mark Kelly, a retired Navy captain, of his rank and pension. Rather than trying to shrink the First Amendment liberties of retired service members, Secretary Hegseth and his fellow defendants might reflect and be grateful for the wisdom and expertise that retired service members have brought to public discussions and debate on military matters in our nation over the past 250 years, the judge wrote. And finally this, I just love this story because of this person's name. Her name is Zayla, I think it's Zayla Avant-Garde. Made history in 2021 as the first African-American girl to win the Scripps National Spelling Bee.
Cool.
She captured the nation's attention in 2021. Now a freshman at University of Maryland, the trailblazing champion is channeling that same dedication to her academic pursuits. I'm studying cell biology and genetics.
Awesome.
That's what I'm majoring in right now. I might add on a minor in neuroscience. We'll see how that goes, Ms. Avant-Garde said. My overall career plan is to be a biomedical researcher. I plan to directly go to a PhD program out of undergrad, and I'm hoping that I can help alter human genes so that we can live on other planets.
Wow.
That's a pretty.
It's avant-garde, Bill.
It's very avant-garde.
Very ambitious, yeah.
Zayla Avant-Garde. Pretty amazing. All right, that's it.
Well, you got a minute.
Oh, I do?
If you have one more story.
Let me look here and see what I got. I've got...
Quickie.
If people... no, I don't want to do that one.
No.
How about... no, that's not a good one either. Oh, this one caught me off guard. Logan, it says, and it says here, Lonnie Anderson was grabbing a quick bite at a Portland, Oregon bar in the 1990s. And I thought, Lonnie Anderson? Why is this about Lonnie Anderson? And it's in Logan, and that's a guy, some guy named Lonnie Anderson.
Okay.
Well, what's the story about?
Oh, he wandered over a table, struck up a conversation with a friend. Sitting at the same table was Ann Bolger Witherspoon, the woman he would later marry.
Aw.
More than 30 years later, the couple still laughs when they tell the story. It was painful and awkward because Bolger Witherspoon said, "I don't think she liked me," Anderson said. But
my name was Lonnie Anderson.
Yeah, because of my name. Lonnie Anderson? No.
All right. Weather, traffic.
Well, this weekend, high pressure builds in. Temperatures warm up quickly, climbing 10 to 15 degrees above normal by Sunday and Monday. It'll also turn breezy, especially across western Utah as we head into next week. Our next storm is supposed to arrive Monday night into Tuesday, bringing more valley rain and mountain snow. A second colder system follows midweek, increasing the potential for significant mountain snow and possibly valley snow.
What?
Maybe. We will believe it when we see it.
Exactly.
Traffic, let's see. Crash northbound US 89 at the eastbound 84 ramp. This is right by Weber Canyon there in South Weber. That's it. We've had a pretty good commute this morning. Let me see if anybody has sent us anything via text at 33986. Nothing there, but if something changes where you are and you want to let friends of the program know, just make sure it's safe for you to text and we'll pass it along. It's Big O Tires President's Day sale. Buy 3 Big O brand tires. Get the 4th one free. That's 4 tires for the price of 3 from Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Boner candidate number 3, the Jews just need to get over the Holocaust. Utah Senator John Curtis will vote against Jeremy Carl's nomination for a top post at the State Department, dealing a crippling blow to the Trump nominee's chances of ascending to the job of Assistant Secretary of State for International Organizations. After reviewing his record and participating in today's hearing, I do not believe that Jeremy Carl is the right person to represent our nation's best interests in international forums, and I find his anti-Israel views and insensitive remarks about the Jewish people unbecoming of the position for which he has been nominated, Curtis said. The first-term senator's announcement came after Carl had told the Senate Foreign Relations Committee at a confirmation hearing that he would not stop making posts and statements as he waits for congressional confirmation. Members of both parties on the committee grilled Carl over a string of comments that Democrats say are anti-Semitic because they are, and racist because they are.
Yeah.
He's unapologetic about it.
Yeah,
Carrie has some
got some audio.
You want to play some of the things he said? Go ahead.
Yeah, these are
Tell me how you define white identity and what you think is being erased about white identity.
Certain types of Anglo-derived culture that comes from our history.
Like what?
Let me think about this. Senator, I would say if you were to look at the book by one of your former Senate colleagues, Born Fighting, about the sort of Scotch-Irish military culture and certain, pride that went with that, that would be one example. Obviously, you could have sub-elements of that culture. You could have Italians, you could have Irish, and those are in many ways more
but you're worried about white culture. You're not worried about, you're now retreating to ethnic identity. You don't speak about ethnic identity. You speak about white identity. So tell me the values that stitch together white identity.
Here we go.
And that make it different than black identity.
I would say that the white church is very different than the black church in terms of its tone and style on average. Foodways could often be different.
What are we eating? Lutefisk now. Yeah.
And those
music could be different.
And those are being erased.
Music could be different. Well, if you look at the Super Bowl halftime show, which was not in English this year.
So our ability to access white churches or white food or white music is being erased?
I am concerned with the majority common American culture that we had for some time that through particularly mass immigration, I think has become much more balkanized, and I think that weakens us. And again, I'm not running away from that comment. I'm not apologizing for it.
All right.
I am an unapologetic racist.
Here's an interesting thing about Mr. Carl.
Yeah.
He was raised Jewish.
Really?
Yeah. He grew up in a Jewish household. He converted to Christianity, and he says of the Holocaust, the Jews really just need to get over that.
And I'm stuck on what's a white church and a black church. I'd like to know more about what those are. I'm confused.
I would not.
His whole take is just astoundingly stupid.
He says we're being replaced.
Yeah.
Boner candidate number 3.
All right. Let's review the first two and vote.
Boner candidate number 1, retribution. The Trump administration cutting $600 million in funding used to track and prevent HIV and STDs in 4 Democrat-led states. Boner candidate number 2 is snorting cocaine off of a toilet seat something to brag about? Well, apparently in Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s world it is. And Boner candidate number 3, the Jews just need to get over the Holocaust.
All right. Let's get to voting. It's Boner of the Day. 1, 2, or 3. Remember your candidate number, the one that you think is the worst. The one that you think should be Boner of the Day. 1, 2, or 3. Remember that candidate number. Put that single digit in the message of a text and then text that to 33986. Or you can call Katie in the producer's booth. She'll take your live voice vote at 877-602-9696. Or you can go online, x96.com. Look for the box that says Boners February 13, 2026. Click and vote. And if you don't see that box, refresh your browser. It'll appear. Click and vote. All right, as soon as we award the boner, Jimmy will be here. Jimmy Santangelo, Jimmy the wine guy. He's going to craft us a cocktail this morning.
That's nice of him to do.
It is nice, isn't it? Yes. And then you can ask him questions about booze, food, all that stuff. He knows all. He drinks all. We'll have it for you coming up in 4 minutes. Let's go. Boner of the day.
I don't follow T-Pain on Twitter.
You don't?
But I do follow...
Well, I do.
I do follow Ozzy Osbourne.
Okay.
And this popped up yesterday. Ozzy tweeted, "This is the best cover of War Pigs ever. Why didn't you guys call me?" Now, War Pigs has been covered by everybody.
Yeah, I'm looking at the list. It's Cake. It's
Faith No More.
Faith No More.
What was it originally on?
What was it originally on?
Yeah, what
Well,
album
I don't know what Black Sabbath album it was on.
It is Paranoid.
Ah, okay.
I believe.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So here's Ozzy.
Very familiar.
Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction. In the fields of bodies.
So there's Ozzy. Now, before I hit play on this, I thought, oh, it's T-Pain. He's going to do a rap version of War Pigs. This might be interesting.
You would think.
No. He does a straight-ahead rock interpretation of it.
Okay.
Carrie's going to play a little bit of it.
Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masters. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death construction.
I'm not used to hearing T-Pain without the robot.
Well, and that's the thing. Just wanted you to let it go for a minute.
Death and hatred to mankind, poisoning their brainwashed minds.
Oh, this is a better version.
Isn't that awesome?
Not bad.
So, I would never have thought that's T-Pain.
Wow.
Apparently, he last year released an album of covers where he did "Don't Stop Believin'" and Sam Smith, "Stay With Me." And now I want to go listen to this whole thing because.
Oh, okay. Let's take a look here. Well, a lot of them I can't play.
And now here's a part of the show that you will not be able to listen to on the podcast.
I would like you to listen to the show live.
These are warning me that they have bad words in them.
Oh, they could.
Although "Don't Stop Believin'," I don't think originally had bad words. Or sharing, sharing the night together. I don't think.
Whenever I heard it, "Don't Stop Believing," there were bad words in my head.
In your head.
Yeah. Yeah, this is just warning me that it has
probably
explicit lyrics somewhere in there,
well,
so I can't play any of them.
I will have to enjoy that on my own later. But I like being surprised.
Yes,
and
that was surprising.
T-Pain surprised me.
You like being. You shouldn't have said that because now I'm going to look for opportunities to jump out from behind things.
You're like, I'm T-Pain. Yeah. You weren't expecting. You weren't expecting.
He just jumps out from behind a filing cabinet shouting "T-Pain."
And T-Pain, he tweeted back at Ozzy. He's like, first thing, wow, this is an honor and the greatest form of validation. Thank you, brother. So then I was reading what people were saying about it, and this is my favorite comment on it. Why don't we have T-Pain and Ozzy do the Super Bowl halftime show?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Wheel Ozzy out there.
I don't think. First of all, I think Ozzy would say, "No, I don't. I can't. I'm not gonna. I can't."
Please, I want to
and
see
then
this.
and then I think that that everybody in charge of the Super Bowl would go, "No,
not a good idea.
No.
Because Usher had a story yesterday. Because Usher's
he's the
halftime show, which I'm not excited
I'm
about.
not either.
And the story yesterday was Usher, in preparation for the Super Bowl halftime show, is not drinking alcohol or eating sugar. Now, how that helps you prep for the Super Bowl halftime show, I don't. You know who's having alcohol and sugar? T-Pain.
T-Pain is.
You can't get that gravelly voice if you give up sugar and alcohol.
All right. All right, 7:48. It's time to award Boner of the Day.
And the Boner of the Day is brought to you in part by Bimimbap.
Okay.
And craving movies and craft beers, Broovies Cinema Pub, 677 South 2nd West, serves great food, drinks, first-run movies, all from your seat. Must be 21 or above with ID. Mention X96 for 2-for-1 admission.
I wonder if I can get Bimimbap at Broovies.
I don't know.
No,
Go to
not.
broovies.com. Bill, all
Okay, I'll
the
look.
stuff is there.
Probably not. Let's see now. The voting was pretty harsh for all of them. They all got considerable votes. I thought Kennedy saying he snorted cocaine off a toilet seat would get that came in third.
Wow.
We expect that from him, though, I guess.
Retribution, at number 1, got 63 votes. But the winner, Boner candidate number 3, the Jews just need to get over the Holocaust.
The fact that they nominated this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it says a lot.
Frightening.
It says a lot.
And he multiple times was like, and I'm not shying away from this.
Well, he said
I'm an unapologetic racist.
He has said worse things, although he did go back and he got rid of about 500 postings, social media postings that he had done over the last few years. He got rid of those, but he still does not back away from them.
All right. Well, that's your Boner of the Day for today, February 13, 2026. Now qualified to be Boner of the Week. That'll happen today at 9:50 when Dave the Flower Guy gets here. He just comes in and tells us who Boner of the Week is. Is this sponsored, Gina?
Have another drink with Jimmy the Wine Guy, powered by our partners at Clearwater Distilling. Today we are tasting a cocktail made with Lorenz, and we'll learn more about that.
Thank you.
Have another drink, it'll make you feel better.
That's the sound.
Well,
sound of morning.
That's the sound.
Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. He is the Crossfire Hurricane. That is the Wine Academy of Utah. Jimmy Santangelo, he is here. WineAcademyofUtah.com.
Wow.
He's mixing up a cocktail, and the shaker has gotten frosty.
Nice and frosty this morning.
Yeah.
Do you have a number of shakes, or do you just know it? You feel it?
This one, I just know it. It really frosted up quite good. But yeah, when you do a shake in a Boston shaker, the two tins together, and then you have that Hawthorne strainer to strain it. Those, you want to do there's different shakes. There's a long shake, there's a dry shake, there's a Cuban roll. There's all these different types of ways that you can shake a cocktail, and the whole point is to infuse the ingredients together, such as we're doing here with this beautiful black cherry daiquiri. And what we have here is at Clearwater Distilling. I'm going to hand this over to Bill.
Ooh, we get
Now,
fancy glasses today.
No, just Bill. You guys get plastic.
Oh,
this is the
look at this.
This is the cocktail kit that they sell,
I love that
right?
they do this. It's the cocktail kits. Of course, it goes right with the products that you can buy at the package store, along with the cocktail kits there. This one is featuring Lorenz. This is Lorenz on its own is a beautiful round cinnamon. I think rum, but almost tastier. Not almost, it is.
It's its own thing.
It's its
really.
own thing, and
Yeah.
it's got beautiful packaging. I'll put this up to I love that backdrop of this bottle. It decorates anyone's bar for sure. And what we're making here is a black cherry daiquiri. It comes with all the ingredients. You have this really cool soft pouch of by the Filthy brand. This is their black cherry syrup. I taste this on its own. It's not like sugary sweet. It's got this kind of tartness to it, which I love. And then you have a little bottle of fresh lime juice. And it has the ingredients in there. We've got some cherries. I complimented
Thank you.
Bill's glass with that one. And then we're using the Lorenz.
Yeah, not just some cherries.
But
those are Luxardos.
They're nice ones. They're also by the Filthy Black Cherry Company. But this Lorenz is great with this. But Lorenz can go with anything. Like Lorenz is a very adaptable.
But get that gift box. I mean, there's your Valentine's gift right there. The box with all the fixins for this delicious daiquiri.
Now you have to go to the package store to get that.
The kit, yes, is at the package store at Clearwater Distilling over in Pleasant Grove. They're open. I think they're open like every day. They don't close. And Monday, a holiday, the wine stores will be closed, so they should be open there and also do a tasting with them. But what I like about this is good. The kit is fantastic. It has all the ingredients. It even comes with a shaker. All you need is ice and the bottle of booze, which is going to be right next to the kit when you have at their package store. And the Lorenz is good. I've made this with a couple of different types of cocktails. So let's say cherry isn't your groove here. Still get a bottle of Lorenz. I've made a, the fresh pineapple juices in the cans over at Trader Joe's, the unfiltered ones. They got a little bit of the components. I love that in this and just a scooch of orange juice. That's a fantastic drink.
Sounds like a breakfast beverage.
That's right. I got to start your day off somehow.
Exactly.
Jimmy, what is Lorenz exactly?
This is that we have it. Do you see it on the? He's an explorer. This is named after an individual. He was an explorer through the
Lorenz
years.
Peter Fuchin, Freuchen.
And here it is. Lorenz Peter Fuchin, Arctic explorer, Nazi puncher. Good.
Perfect. That's
fearlessly
all I need to
brilliant.
hear.
He didn't just live outside the box. He probably burned it for warmth.
Nice.
So quite an adventurer.
So what is this taste like? This liquor.
This on its own.
On its own, because I'm getting all the black cherry here from the
Which
cocktail,
is delicious.
Which is delicious.
I like this daiquiri at all.
It's highly smooth and aromatic. You have this kind of marzipan, almond, little bit of just very smooth, rich style aromatics. Think rum with that soft flavor coming through. It's not too racy with the alcohol. It's well integrated. And I've been having fun playing around with this.
What's it proofed?
This is proofed at, you guys got good questions today. I should be 86, so 43% alcohol by volume.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's right in that target range. And I love these bottles. It's got the glass topper, decorative. It'll complement anyone's bar. And it's kind of fun, neat on its own. We have featured this with cigars, either neat, made in certain cocktails. One I mentioned with the pineapple. But this kit is cool.
Yeah,
This
I
is
say
like-
get the kit. Get the kit for a Valentine's gift.
It's got the right color, nice blood red.
Because you give the gift and then you mix the cocktails together. It's a whole evening is what it is.
You give the gift and then you say to the person you give it to, "Now make me a cocktail."
Here.
See how it works, honey.
What kind? Now I know this isn't the typical glass for a daiquiri. This plastic
Right.
cup. What is the proper glass for a
So
daiquiri?
this being served up, you would put it in a martini glass or a champagne coupe, something of that nature. You could do this and be playful and blend it or crushed with ice, and that would go into a different type of a glass for you, whether Collins or otherwise.
Well, this is delightful. So that's at Sugar House. Or no, it's
Clearwater.
Clearwater, excuse me.
Yeah, no, yeah.
All right.
Over in Pleasant Grove.
Pleasant Grove. So go pick that up at their package store. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back after these messages. Jimmy will take your questions. Any question you have about any sort of liquor, wine.
Something good for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, he has all kinds of suggestions. Food, restaurants.
877-602-9696 is the number. 877-602-9696. Call in and ask your questions, hospitality, all of that stuff.
Yes.
Let's see. Traffic. We have a crash. Highway 89 at Cloverdale Drive. This is in North Salt Lake, off to the left lane. Crash northbound US 89 at the eastbound 84 ramp. That's at Weber Canyon. Had a pretty good commute this morning. Those are the only two things that I see. You haven't sent anything in via text, but you certainly can if you see something. 33986 is where you do that.
All right. Thank you very much. Questions for Jimmy at 877-602-9696 or text us 33986. Zero res.
You know, this black cherry daiquiri, you might spill that on your carpet over Valentine's Day.
Disaster.
Oh, no.
I'm not
going to spill it.
Not a drop.
If you do, you can call Zero Res. You should call them anyway. It's probably about time you had your carpets cleaned. Not just your carpets, though. I bet you've done that before. I bet you've never had your air ducts cleaned. Well, you should. There's all kinds of gunk and hair and dust in there.
Just don't ask to see what's in there.
No, just say, I'd rather not. Yeah. I'd rather not know. Zero Res uses its patented technology to get your carpets cleaned the right way without the use of detergents or harsh chemicals. Helps them stay cleaner longer while being safe for both kids and pets. And they have fast dry times. Unlike traditional cleaners, Zero Res leaves your carpet dry in hours, not days. They've got their gotta love it guarantee. If for any reason you're not satisfied with the quality of your cleaning, they'll re-clean the area for you for free within 30 days of your appointment. Special they have going on right now is $43 per room carpet sale. $43 per room carpet sale. Make sure you love your carpets. Get them cleaned. Call Zero Res, 866-ZERO-RES, or go online at zerores.com to schedule your appointment today.
I thought I wanted a martini yesterday. I hadn't had a martini in a long time. So I stopped at the liquor store and I bought a handle of cheap gin because I like cheap gin because it tastes more like Christmas tree than...
You prefer cheap gin?
Yeah, I do,
really?
kind of. Yeah, because I like the real juniper-y and more, your higher end gins, most of them, they have botanicals in them, or, they try to get away from that juniper flavor so much. So I bought a handle of gin and some vermouth, and I went home, and I was going to... Now, I like my martinis shaken, not stirred.
Because you're James Bond.
No, because...
Jimmy disagree with you on this.
I know. He says you really should stir them. But I like them shaken because they get colder that way. They
like them cold.
Yeah, I like
you
them
like
really...
the little crystals that form in it?
Yeah,
that is
really
nice.
cold.
Yeah.
So I get home, I get my bottle of gin and my bottle of vermouth, and I rummage around in the fridge and find some olives and some cocktail onions. I like both. And then I said, "Where's my martini shaker? Why isn't my martini shaker here where it normally is? The space on the counter that we call a liquor cabinet, but it's just a space on the counter. Why? Where?" And my wife said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I lent your martini shaker to my sister for a cat photo shoot."
Well, please,
I said, what?
Please to be explaining what
you what? Yeah, I lent your martini shaker to my sister for a kitty photo shoot. What do you? So
was the kitty dressed up like a bartender?
I don't know. I didn't ask. I should probably see if I could get the picture.
That's a sentence that demands a follow-up.
So my sister works she at the Humane Society.
Yeah.
My sister-in-law. And so I think they were featuring a cat. And now I don't know why they wanted a cat with a martini shaker.
Maybe his name is Martini?
I bet he was a tuxedo cat. I'll bet. Yeah, I haven't gotten a follow-up on this yet. But so I had to have my martini stirred. and not shaken, which was sad. But I hope the kitty got use of the. I'll have my martini shaker back today, I think. Unless they need it for more.
Several people are now weighing in. Says, well, nothing gets a cat adopted like a cocktail shaker,
right?
Because they actually say for adoptions, and it's true. The better
the
picture
better the
you
picture,
have,
yeah.
the more likely they are to get adopted.
Yeah.
But
I'm sure they were staging some clever little,
Now people want to know: did you just use Tupperware, or what did you do to?
No, I just
stirred it.
I just
used
used
2
it
glasses.
I put it in a glass. And
Yeah,
stirred
2
it,
glasses.
yeah.
Also, we are demanding photos.
yeah, you got to follow up with this.
I'll see if I can get them. I'll try and get them.
Yeah,
but
it's.
Somebody says Bill loves him small lives.
Small lives.
I love small lives. I like smunions too.
Doesn't that make it a gimlet?
A Gibson.
A Gibson. That's right.
It's a Gibson named after Ambassador Gibson. You know the story.
No.
But he was an ambassador in Washington D.C. I guess, and I don't know, United States ambassador to something, and he would hold cocktail parties for dignitaries and heads of state. And so at a cocktail party, there'd be waiters going around with trays of martinis, and people would get drunk and spill secrets and things like that.
Ooh.
But he wanted to keep a clear head, so he said, "Make my martini not a martini. It's just water. But put an onion in mine, so that I know which one to take."
Nobody will want that.
Yeah, put an onion in mine.
Onion water.
Yeah,
People will go, ew.
Cocktail onion in mine. I know which one to take. Ambassador Gibson said. And so that's why it's a Gibson.
All right. I
don't think Jimmy taught me that. I knew that before I met Jimmy.
We don't have a cocktail shaker anymore.
What?
No, we
Just
use.
found you never use it.
No, if we demand that sort of a shaking situation, you just use 2 glasses.
Yeah, Part of the reason
Jimmy taught me that actually.
Part of the reason I like the shaker. And if it's not back today, I'll try that with the glasses. But I like the shaker because the metal gets it even colder.
Yeah.
It does. However, it alters. When it gets cold, it changes and makes it so the lid is next to impossible to get off.
That's true.
Well, I have my Lewis bag and my mallet. My wooden mallet
For ice.
So you put the ice in the canvas bag and you pound it with the wooden mallet. So if the lid is stuck on the cocktail shaker at all, you just tap it with the wooden mallet, the metal cocktail shaker.
And this all just.
Like Ulysses did in Bountiful. He's getting his wife a ham
for
Valentine's Day in Bountiful.
Bountiful.
I forgot how funny that.
No, not
like,
a ham.
Like a ham. And she's just so cool about it, though. She's just like, no,
not a ham.
Not a ham.
All right.
You know who's a ham?
He's the Crossfire Hurricane that runs the Wine Academy of Utah. He's Jimmy Santangelo. He is here to answer your questions now about wine, about hospitality, about cocktail mixing.
He just mixed us a cocktail with this Lorenz cinnamon rum from Clearwater Distilling. It's delicious.
I just remember we have an email question that was passed on here a couple of days ago. But you can call 877-602-9696. Ask a question. You can also text questions to 33986. But we got this question from our good friend Liza Brarian. It says she says this is called the Wand Wine Purifier. There's an ad for it here, Jimmy, if you want to look. Just curious if Jimmy has tried these. I'm wondering if this would affect the taste of the wine, although I'm not much of a wine drinker. But anyway, I just wanted to know if these might be of interest. The Wand Wine Purifier. What do you know about this?
So very little. I have experienced them, though, years and years ago. What they do is they're intended to attract harsh compounds from the wine, such as acids, tannic structure. They're usually made. It didn't look like that was made out of copper, but that's what they promote that kind of a thing, and it's to smoothen the wine out. So, hey, if it works for your palate, go for it.
Well,
it's kind of cool to
It
have.
says here it's designed so that you can drink a lot of wine and not get a headache or.
That sounds fishy to me, but that's me. You know.
I guess
I'm a cynic when it comes to
if
the
I could
products.
drink a lot of wine and not get a headache by using a wine wand, call me a wizard.
Exactly.
Now this one is designed for people who are apparently they have some sort of allergic reaction to
the tannins.
To tannins, and
I would say try it, and if
Yeah.
you feel better, then it works
Maybe
for
I'll
you.
order it. We could try it.
Yeah.
We can try it. See if we can get them
not horribly
sponsor it.
expensive.
Sounds
Yeah.
fishy, but anyway.
So a lot of great restaurant news. We may have some text
Yes.
or calls in. Sorry, I
What do
don't
we
know if
got?
we do. So James Beard advanced a local Urban Hill.
Oh.
Over in the, what is it, the Post District?
yeah.
And they have advanced the chef there. Great team of people down there. Great beverage
are.
program. That's always what attracts me to a restaurant. And then, then you have food, and I'll order some. But they doing just such a good job. They got from front of the house to the back of the house. They're
Really
just
do.
crushing it. They really are.
When I had dinner there, the first time I had dinner there, they are the people who convinced me to try a bison ribeye.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
And I don't know why I just
Was it on the bone?
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Nice.
as I recall, I think so. Anyway, I've always kind of shied away from bison. I don't know why.
Well, it's usually kind of dry.
Well, it was just wonderful.
Nice.
It was so good.
Don't shy away from bison.
No.
There's your sign off. Let's see. Here's a text question. Has Jimmy ever thought about putting out a book with cocktail recipes?
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. One thing we've thought about books with my Chef and Som series and publishing the menus and the thought behind it, and that like the story and how the experience to express in writing the experience working with chefs in that restaurants, in those restaurants and things like that. So thanks. Yeah.
Let's see. What kind of wine should I drink if I've never had wine before?
So I love this question. You know, you want to start off with something softer, lighter.
Boone's Farm?
A Moscato d'Asti, which is similar in that, but it's made in a finer fashion. Moscato d'Asti is a white wine, slightly sparkling, off dry. So think of like ripe orchard fruit. But I would ask a question if we were having a dialogue. Do you drink tea or coffee? How you like your coffee? These are the types of elements that help me break down what your palate, what you're accustomed to. If you're not a hot beverage drinker, but you love a soda pop, I would pursue that. You know, whatever your palate, that's what I'm trying to identify is what your flavors on the palate you're accustomed to.
All right. I was wondering the difference between brandy and cognac and which you prefer.
Yeah, so brandy is a category all its own, and then you have cognac, Armagnac, eau de vie, all underneath brandy.
They're
brandy,
all brandies.
all brandies, and brandy is a distilled spirit from fruit.
Yes.
So not a grain. So if you're distilling grain, you're making your whiskeys, you're making your other things. This is fruit. So cognac, as mentioned, is a location that makes brandy from grapes. It's the Uni Blanc grape variety.
Oh.
Cognac is south of Bordeaux, and then you also have Armagnac. Cognac makes it in a pot still, so you get all this copper and these compounds. Whereas Armagnac uses a few different grape varieties, and it's a column still, one of those tall guys.
Oh, yes.
So it's a thinner, more fruitier style of brandy.
And when you move into the like the peach brandy, the pear brandy, all of that, that's the fruit.
Those are the fruits that are in there. They might use a base spirit of some unknown, maybe a grape-based spirit to fill it in. It depends on the quality now that we're talking.
All right. Jimmy, I bought a bottle of Kirkland Prosecco.
Yeah, I saw that in the paper the other day. Sorry.
What?
Not here, though.
Not
No,
here.
I know.
Yeah, sadly. What meal would pair well with it?
Breakfast. So what you want to do?
Actually, you're
not wrong.
A Sunday morning, late Sunday morning, eggs Benedict.
I love Prosecco. It's so approachable. It's delicious. They're becoming finer and finer. We've got delicious ones in the State Store here. Look for Adami, Adami, either the Garbel or the second one that they have. It's only like $22. And the Proseccos are great. This Kirkland, get it nice and cold. Enjoy it. Forgo. Don't add like orange juice and stuff. It's going to be a good Prosecco. Kirkland doesn't mess around with the products that they source. So I'd be interested in assessing that.
They want to know what to have with it, though.
So food-wise, food was really good if you want it in the morning, since we're on the topic. If you make an omelet, do a real light omelet, a little feta in there, a little chive, good salt, good pepper, and just roll that around. And as soon as you start seeing those eggs starting to cook, turn the heat off. And then just keep rolling that omelet, make it so it comes out real nice, and it's going to be glistening. Even get a little butter top to it, and now you're living.
What time can you come over tomorrow?
I'd be happy to.
I've got some cigars.
Yeah, no, 9:30.
What do you got going at Wine Academy?
A couple of things. Next week, Thursday, at Tracy Aviary, we're doing our Wine Takes Flight Elevated event called Cellar Club. Price point's up, but we elevate the wines. We have multi-course wine dinner, these robust small plates prepared for you, and it's great. It's right there in the comfort of the Chase Mills building. I think there's only like 9 or 11 tickets left. It's going to be a great time. Go to wineacademyutah.com, go to ticketing, and then boom, it'll be right there for Wine Takes Flight for the upcoming Tracy Aviary event.
And coming soon, we're doing an event with you.
Oh, yeah.
We'll talk about that later.
How often do you, I'm just curious before you go, how often do you have somebody enrolled to be a sommelier?
So we're actually how many? So probably a couple hundred a year.
Really?
So, yeah. So we do whether it's new hire service training, existing staff training. We do that about once a month. And the certification programs, as well as other types of advanced sit down, teach me how to taste, hundreds, about 1,000 a year, and I'm not exaggerating.
And you can do a lot of that online, and then
I don't do any of it online, and this is the reason why.
Yeah.
And I can. And it's totally, and WSET asked me to, but I like to do the in-person.
Yeah.
My whole goal is to, in fact, instruct. I've been doing the online thing before, or gone into an operation, and they're like, just teach the staff, and it's not a Band-Aid approach that I want to do. That's not the reason I got into the business, and if you want to just wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, with a degree, Wine Academy of Utah is not your company. We are going to teach you. You're going to walk away with a strong foundation, and you're going to be able to apply it, whether you're an enthusiast or in the field.
And I thought I knew you well, and now I know more about you. That's great. Jimmy Santangelo, the Crossfire Hurricane. That is the Wine Academy of Utah, wineacademyofutah.com. We'll see you again soon, Jimmy.
You got it. Thanks, everybody. Enjoy your holiday weekend.
Thank you, sir. Traffic, Gina.
Friend of the program says police shut down the road at 55th South, 24th West. Guy running from cops apprehended, it says. Thank you, Infiniteam, for that. Somebody also texted in and said, wreck Riverdale Road just before I-15 southbound on-ramp, backing one lane. Another friend of the program says, traffic update coming out of Spanish Fork Canyon. There's a boot on the side of the road. Looks like a severed leg. It's quite distracting. Be careful. It's probably not a severed leg, but be aware of a free boot, I guess, is what we're taking from that. That's traffic.
Thank you very much. All right. We're going to take a break, play a song. After that song, it's Beat Gina. Time to play Beat Gina. Multiple choice pop culture trivia. What is our prize today?
It's tickets to see Bad Omens on February 22nd at the Delta Center.
You'll get those Bad Omens tickets if you play the game Beat Gina. It's Edward James Olmos trivia today.
Okay.
I think it's his birthday or something like that. So 877-602-9696. That is the number to call to get those Bad Omens tickets. Just play the game and you'll get the tickets. 877-602-9696. Salt Mediation Group.
Hi, I'm Bill Allred, and I'm here to endorse divorce. Divorce in Utah, to be serious about it, it doesn't have to actually mean courts and lawyers and fighting and all of that. Salt Mediation, they help couples handle everything without stepping into a courtroom ever, and without a lot of fighting. If two people can just, sit there in the same room, they talk things through. Here's what we need to divide up. Here's how we should do it. With a mediator sitting there from Salt Mediation, it can save you a lot of time, money, and particularly emotional trauma. Salt Mediation handles divorce like adults. Calm conversations, really very, very, very... I've been through it myself, and it's such a much better... than I've had dangerous conversations with other people about divorce. It's terrible. So find out all about it. Just go to saltmediationgroup.com.
I'm sorry I'm a little off today.
Gee, I am too.
I'm super tired because I didn't sleep last night.
Yeah.
But I have nothing to complain about. My daughter, however, has a lot to complain. Well, not a lot to complain about. So to back up, Jonesy, for years has had sinus problems.
Mm-hmm.
So bad that they caused her to have dizzy spells, and when she would fly, she would get a migraine.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's had problems for years.
You would think you'd want to get that taken care of earlier.
Well, it is something that they wait till they're a little older. There's some surgeries that don't make sense.
They're still growing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But finally, and she is such an organized person. When we diagnosed this with her finally, and it was several months ago, she said, well, I don't want to do it while I'm in school. I'll wait till I get out for the summer, and it'll give me time to recover. So yesterday, we finally had the surgery. Leading up to the surgery...
No, she had the surgery.
Oh, I'm sorry. She had the surgery.
You didn't have it.
Leading up to the surgery, she was so prepared for it. She took me into her room, and she said, Mom, here's a little box I have made with everything I will need during my recovery. She went out and bought gauze and saline spray.
Wow.
She researched, before the doctor said, here's what you're going to need, she researched what she would need, and she said, it's all in this box right here. And
I find this frightening.
I didn't do anything to prepare for it. I'm like, what day's your surgery? Where are we going? She scheduled it all and did it all. So this was yesterday, several hours of surgery. They go in and like roto-rooter your sinuses.
Yeah. Because, see, I didn't know anything about the procedure. That's just what I imagined.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
and now you're telling me this. And
they ream them out.
Yeah.
Like,
And she also had a deviated septum, so they break your nose and then straighten it out. Now
she got that with that bout of prize fighting she did.
And the doctor said, while we're in there, do you want us to do any plastic surgery? And she said, no, I like the way my nose looks. And I mean,
well, it would have been a good opportunity to get rid of that hideous bump on her nose.
Well, so the doctor said you have a little bump right here. Mm-hmm. Nothing that any of us have ever noticed.
I've never noticed.
No. And so like for weeks she was like, well, gosh, I guess should I maybe?
Is that a way that physicians pad their bills?
I don't know, or maybe I don't think that. I think what the doctor meant was
if I have a chance to cut on something, I want to do it.
I think what the doctor meant was this is not a surgery you're going to want to do twice. Yeah. So if you've ever considered having that done, now's the time to do it.
See, guy in the chat room just found a cutaway drawing of endoscopic sinus surgery.
I don't.
Oh man.
You know, when I had knee replacement surgery, there were any number of videos that you could watch, seeing how the process is done. I started to watch one and went, nope. And then there was one that was just an animation.
Yeah.
I couldn't even watch that. No, I can't watch that. Ugh.
But my daughter, may I say, is beautiful and does and her nose fits her face.
I was going to say, when they said let's do plastic surgery, I'm like, no, she's adorable. What are you talking about?
And the doctor said, I'll give him credit for this. He said, I had an Italian woman once came in and wanted her nose fixed, and afterwards she said, I don't look Italian anymore, and I don't like that. And
I didn't know your daughter was Italian.
She's Italian.
So didn't do the cosmetic procedure, but the aftercare for this surgery is so cumbersome.
You got to take the gauze out and put more gauze in.
Well, no, for a few days you leave all the gauze in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she has these they're almost like little straws up her nose.
Yeah.
And every hour you have to spray saline solution up there to keep it clear, which means nobody got any sleep last night at all because because she needs help doing it. She can't just do it herself. It's pretty gruesome.
If you'd thought ahead,
surgery.
you could have trained the dog to do it.
Maybe. But she's so sweet. She woke up out of surgery in the recovery room, and she was making jokes. The first thing she said is, "Do I look punk rock?" Because you got black eyes and swollen. Yes, honey.
And what's the recovery time?
It's a long recovery because your nose is broken and your sinuses are all messed up. So it's like for weeks she has to go to the doctor once a week to check on the progress of it. And you can't bump it or you have to be careful getting dressed. You can't.
Oh, you can't be on the swim team.
Can't be.
I mean,
can't be on the swim team. And I guess for a year after, it takes a full year for it to heal completely.
Oh man!
But I'm glad she had it done.
I told you our good friend Jim Facer. I think he had it done.
He had it done a few times,
a couple of times. It just, and I don't remember the circumstances of why it didn't take, but he always had horrible time breathing.
Yeah,
and he would actually put drinking straws up his nose.
I remember that. Yeah.
Well, and this doctor said, "Now I tell people it takes a year to heal," and he said, "I will have people inevitably come back and go, it's not healing or it's not working." He said, "If you follow what I tell you to do for the next year," which is every day you have to massage it and do all this stuff. And he said people get tired of doing it. And I said, if anybody will follow your instructions and do exactly what you say, it will be her.
No, I was just saying it was the same, like a knee replacement surgery. It was so painful for so long. I said, "What? Why did I do this? Why it's just horrible." And the physical therapy was really painful. And finally, I said, "When is this going to be?" They said, "About a year. You'll not worry about it anymore."
Guy in the chat room had the same surgery as Jonesy. Packed the sinuses with gauze. Doc pulled 20 feet out of my nose like a magician. Another one. I had 4 nasal surgeries. Not something you want to go through more than once.
4.
Yeah.
But she's holding out for this thing. And she was showing me these TikTok videos she's like, "Mom, you got to watch these videos," and they have the Hosier yell on them. I said, "What is the Hosier yell?" It's a viral TikTok thing where it's kind of like the angels have opened up and are singing, and it's video after video after video of people going in to what her appointment's going to be on Monday, where the doctor pulls
20 feet out.
20 feet out. And the look on these people's faces after it comes out, I've never been able to breathe before, and now I can breathe.
Oh man!
The Hosier yell.
The Hosier yell
is a thing.
Wow.
So we're just hanging in there till Monday.
Get some plastic drinking straws. They may come in handy.
Something.
Yeah. They come in handy.
I just don't even.
So bless her heart. Oh, and then there was one point where I was trying to help her, and I think I bumped her or hurt her or something. She said, "Mom, you're being such a bee." And she said it just like that. And then she said, "I'm so sorry I was swearing at you." I'm like, number one, it's fine. And number two, that doesn't count as swearing. You're being such a bee.
Now, is this going to affect her eating? Because Guy says, nose and throat, they cut my uvula, tonsils, and adenoids all at once. I couldn't eat real food for a month. Is this
She didn't have that.
She didn't have that?
This is all all sinuses. And stuff.
But if you can't, if you can't breathe properly, you don't taste food.
Yeah, maybe she's going to taste it. Maybe things are going to taste
Maybe that's going to be the
better
hosier
her.
scream.
Yeah.
Is her voice going to get deeper?
I don't know.
Oh.
I think it'd be nice for not to hear her sound like this anymore. I mean, she's really pretty, but when she opens her mouth and starts talking.
Yeah, somebody says, my wife had this sinus surgery. Recovery was hell for months, but after healing, it was well worth it.
I'm Beat Gina, announcer Johnny O, and we'll get to the game in a moment. But first, because it's National Crab Rangoon Day, a word about Guy Fieri's frozen kickin' crab rangoons.
Wow.
Like he does with everything, Guy Fieri takes the classic crab rangoon on a one-way trip to Flavortown. His kickin' crab rangoon is the ultimate frozen food snack. A crunchy golden wonton stuffed with a rockin' combo of rich cream cheese, succulent crab, and fresh green onions. Each bite is packed with bold flavor that'll have you constantly coming back for more. Guy's heavily seasoned filling is designed to be bolder than your average takeout rangoon.
Of course.
These rangoons are ready to roll in the air fryer or oven, crispy perfection with minimal effort. And they're great for any occasion. From snacking solo, which we're pretty sure that's what you'll be doing, to hosting a Flavortown-worthy party. Straight up bold flavors, frozen food done right so you can snack hard without holding back. And now, if you want to go hard and not hold back, this is your man, your host, Kerry Jackson.
Fieri was a word in the New York Times Mini yesterday.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
His commercial, I thought, at the Super Bowl was actually pretty good. He did
the AI bugged me.
The bland guy and the
regular guy.
The regular guy.
The AI was bothersome in that. Are those smothered in donkey sauce? Is the question.
You can get a side of donkey sauce with them.
All right. Well, the randomizer has picked a contestant. Gina, you'll be playing against Jeremy today. Jeremy, are you there?
I'm here. Good morning, Lord.
Jeremy, we're going to toss a coin to see who goes first, and we'll give you the advantage in the game. You call it heads or tails.
Heads.
All right. It is tails. Terribly sorry.
Jeremy, you're going to have to work for these Bad Omens tickets. They're coming February 22nd to the Delta Center.
All right, because you lost the coin toss, Jeremy, that means Gina gets the first crack at the question, multiple choice pop culture trivia. If she gets it correct, she gets the point. If not, I hope you were paying attention, Jeremy, because I'll let you answer the same question. If you get it correctly, you'll steal the point away from Gina. We'll go back and forth till one of you gets 3 points. Edward James Olmos's birthday today.
Okay.
So Edward James Olmos trivia. Here we go. Gina, first question. He received an honorary degree from California State University, Fresno in 1996. Honorary degree.
Okay.
What was the degree in?
Okay.
Was it 1, Doctor of Fine Arts?
Mm-hmm.
Was it 2, Master of Westeros Studies? 3, Doctorate in Naptime Engineering? Or 4, Doctor of Humane Letters, or an LHD?
Oh, I have one in Naptime Engineering.
Yes, you do.
But I'm going to say it's Fine Arts.
Doctor of Fine Arts.
All right.
Correct.
Point for Gina. Now to Jeremy.
Jeremy. Edward James Olmos was the only cast member from what original series to be approached to appear in the rebooted version? Was it 1, Miami Vice? Was it 2, Battlestar Galactica? Was it 3, Petticoat Junction? Or 4, My Dad Needs to Get Some?
I wish it was number 4, but let's do number 2.
Battlestar Galactica? No. He was not in the original Battlestar Galactica.
I knew that.
Gina.
Miami Vice.
Correct.
Yep. There you go. 2 for Gina. She controls the question. It very likely could be bye-bye, Jeremy.
Could be. Gina. Edward James Olmos drove a red Porsche Turbo, which he bought in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
at a sale of articles confiscated in drug busts.
Oh, cool. Okay.
He remarked, the car's owner, he got 30 years, I got the car. What happened to that car shortly after he said that?
Oh.
Was a 1. The car sued him for emancipation and went on to star in Pixar's movie Cars.
It could happen.
Was a 2. Burt Reynolds borrowed it for the Cannonball Run, and Dom DeLuise spilled milkshake in the back seat, and you can never get that smell out.
Nope.
Was a 3. Don Johnson wrecked it. Or 4. It was stolen.
I'm going to say it was stolen.
Stolen is correct.
And Gina wins the game just like that. Bing, bam, boom.
Wow.
Sorry.
Oh,
Jeremy.
yeah.
Sorry, Jeremy.
It wasn't fair, Jeremy. It just
That
wasn't
was not
fair.
fair.
And I want to be fair. I'm going to give you these Bad Omens tickets even though I beat you. How about that?
All right.
It wasn't fair. Gina used to date Edward James Olmos.
That's true.
Not fair.
All right, Jeremy, hang on the line. Hang on the line. We'll tell you
Listen,
how to...
I've got to get home. Mrs. Zola said, "Get home. We've got to snack hard."
Snack hard. All right, Big Boy News now, brought to you by...
Clark Planetarium presents Lost Wolves of Yellowstone, a breathtaking IMAX journey into the dramatic reintroduction of wolves to Yellowstone National Park, an epic story of survival, controversy, and the wild's return. Tickets at clarkplanetarium.org.
And don't forget...
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
So Sandra Bernhard.
Yes.
She's been cast in the upcoming 4th season of The White Lotus.
Okay.
Okay, but it says here she was in Severance. Was she in Severance?
I don't remember her in Severance.
I do not either. And it says Sandra Bernhard, and then in parentheses, Severance and Marty Supreme. I haven't seen Marty Supreme, so I don't know, but I don't recall her in Severance. Anyway, character details are under wraps, as is the logline for this season. She'll join previously announced Helena Bonham Carter, Steve Coogan, Caleb Jonte Edwards, Marissa Long, Alexander Ludwig, Chris Messina, and A.J. Michalka in the castings. Casting is still ongoing, a dark comedy examining the dynamics between employees and guests at luxury hotels around the world. The White Lotus new season will follow a group of White Lotus hotel guests and employees over the span of a week. The creator and director and HBO selected, Chateau de la Macédoine in Saint-Tropez as the hub for, I think this is where Mike White wants to vacation next.
Yeah.
She was in Severance as Cecily, a nurse.
Oh, I remember now. Yes. She was in the maze with, she was.
Would she have something to do with the goats?
Sort of adjacent to that. It was in that area where all of those things happen.
So it was just like a real short.
Yeah, she was just there briefly, but she was very effective, as I recall. Yes, I remember now.
Anyway, she most recently appeared in A24's 9-time Oscar nominee Marty Supreme, and then she was in Percy Jackson and the Olympians for Disney Plus, and then Severance. And in the film Babes, directed by Pamela Anderson and Michelle Buteau and Ilana Glazer. She also reunited with Buteau for an arc on her series Survival of the Thickest, which I don't know what that is. She's an interesting actress, and she was always a great talk show guest.
Still is.
Yeah. So there she is, Sandra Bernhard.
King of Comedy was where I first saw her anyway. She was terrific in that.
With Jerry Lewis.
Yep.
And Rupert Pupkin. Seattle Police and the King County Medical Examiner's Office have refuted a new theory that claims that the late Nirvana frontman Kurt Cobain was murdered.
He wasn't murdered. Why is this coming?
The new hypothesis stems from a private, unofficial investigation that was first reported by tabloid The Daily Mail earlier this week. According to the tabloid, quote, an unofficial private sector team of forensic scientists has put fresh eyes on Cobain's autopsy and crime scene materials, adding that independent researcher Michelle Wilkins worked with the team and claimed this is a homicide.
No,
We've got
it's
to do
not.
something about this.
It's not.
It's just people who want to get their names out there. Watkins cited a peer-reviewed paper that presented 10 points of evidence suggesting Cobain was confronted by one or more assailants who forced a heroin overdose to incapacitate him before one of them shot him in the head.
No.
I don't think that's probably. And then forged a
suicide
note. Yeah. I know. I don't know if you were going to do this story or not, Gina, but we need to talk about this.
Which one?
It's a sports story. Utah appeared to find a loophole in the NBA players' participation policy, but the league said, nope, you haven't found one. They've fined the Jazz $500,000. That's $500,000.
Wow.
The NBA also docked the Indiana Pacers $100,000. What is the crime? They're holding out players. The policy was put in place in September of 2023 to try to discourage clubs from purposely losing in order to improve their chances with the draft lottery. This year's draft is considered the strongest in several years, possibly incentivizing clubs like the Jazz to position themselves for a high pick. The Jazz did not play stars Lauri Markkanen and Jaren Jackson Jr., who, by the way, is out, I believe.
He's having surgery.
Yeah, he's out.
Okay.
But they didn't play him in the fourth quarter of recent close games. Both played 3 quarters in recent road games against Miami and Orlando. The Magic rallied from 17 points down to win 120 to 117, but the Jazz defeated the Heat 115 to 111. Jazz coach Will Hardy was asked after the game at Miami whether he considered playing Markkanen and Jackson in the fourth quarter. No, I didn't, he said. In fining the Jazz, the NBA said in its release, these players were otherwise able to continue to play, and the outcome of the games were thereafter in doubt. You know, they say that they're doing this because they don't want them to try and, gain favor in the draft.
Mhm.
But also, I think part of the reason the NBA does this is they said people who are fans, they come
they
and
paid
they
to
want to
watch
see,
them, yeah.
they want to see these guys play.
Yeah.
And it's not right for you to hold them back. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver said in a statement that competition committee and team owners will work to implement further measures to root out this type of conduct. $500,000 even for the Jazz. It's not chump change.
Nope.
Donald Trump is threatening to primary Republicans who vote against his trade agenda. This warning comes after 6 Republicans joined Democrats on Wednesday to effectively repeal Trump's tariffs on Canada. Representatives Thomas Massey of Kentucky, Don Bacon of Nebraska, Kevin Kiley of California were among those who broke ranks. Tariffs have given us great national security because the mere mention of the word has countries agreeing to our strongest wishes. Tariffs have given us economic and national security, and no Republican should be responsible for destroying this privilege, Trump wrote. Well, the effect. So I think gradually the walls are crumbling here. Republicans are more and more going,
God, I hope.
Geez, this is just not working. It's not working, and let's not do this.
And yeah, there's no evidence that it works. It's driving up the price of everything. All the studies say the same.
Fran Lebowitz, who describes herself as angry since birth, has given...
she's funny. I love her.
She is funny. She's given the conduct of the Trump administration. She said it doesn't appear that they're... Well, she said the outrages that have occurred, she said in a recent interview, are now coming every 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Every 2 seconds, actually.
It's hard to keep up.
That's the flood the zone tactic.
And she said Trump is not becoming Hitler. Hitler is here.
Well, yeah. No, flood the zone. That's their policy. We just keep you so busy chasing all of these other things.
It works.
That you can't see what we're really doing behind the curtain.
And the Swiss are going to vote to cap their population at 10 million.
So you're just going to start killing people?
How do you
do that?
I guess they
kick
have
them
this,
out?
They have this cliff, and you just go to the cliff and jump.
Yeah, I don't know how you do that, but anyway. Sports weather traffic.
Well, if you want a piece of Super Bowl history, you better act fast. One of the infamous sugarcane grass costumes backup performers were during Bad Bunny's Super Bowl halftime show is being sold on eBay for $5,000.
There you go.
The bundle comes with a large majority of the ensemble, including the sawed-stitched arms and green sweatsuit set that serves as the base layer of the massive shrubbery disguise that performers slipped over themselves for the show. I predict this will be a big Halloween costume coming up this year. I would think.
Could be.
University of Utah is hosting a big gymnastics meet this weekend. Number 12 Red Rocks prepare to host number 23 BYU. It's their Galentine's celebration. It's today, February 13th at 7 p.m. The Jazz lost last night. I don't know if they tanked it on purpose or not. They lost 119-135. They play the Grizzlies. Let's see. Oh, no, they don't play till the 20th. So. UVU lost to Utah Tech last night, 77-81. Weber State beat Idaho 83-72. BYU plays Colorado tomorrow at 2 o'clock. I believe they're retiring James Fredette, or Jimmer, if you prefer, his jersey number. And then Utah and Cincinnati are playing early, 10 a.m. on Sunday, February 15th. That is your sports. Weather. Still some rain this morning, but that'll be clearing out this afternoon, and it'll be mostly sunny, high of 49. Tomorrow, 53. Sunday, 56. Could be close to 60 on Monday, and then things change Monday night into Tuesday. We could see a drop in temperature, some more rain coming back, maybe even some snow. Let's see. Haven't had anything reported in the last half hour or so. I did have a crash northbound I-15 at the 89 interchange at Beck Street. I don't think anything else has come in via text for a bit, but please, you're always welcome to, let's see, somebody says lots of police activity northbound I-15 in North Salt Lake. Thank you for sending that in. That's the kind of thing we need to pass along to friends of the program via text at 33986. Haster Games for board games, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, miniatures, dice, paints, and more. Haster Games, 6831 South State, or HasterGames.com.
All right, we'll take a short break. We'll be back after these. And don't forget, just after 9 o'clock, it's the Boner Recap Game. We'll tell you how to play that coming up. Stand by. It's 90 degrees in the producer's booth.
I brought my own hospital corpsman in to monitor whether we get heat stroke or not.
Your son Festus, who's in the Navy, has left Jacksonville, driving across the country for duty call in San Diego, right?
Correct. Yeah, I've been checking Mom's temperature every half hour.
Good.
She's doing good.
What other signs will, if I need attention? What other?
Your skin will be flushed.
Okay.
You'll be sweaty. You might lose consciousness at some point.
You get pink foam at the corners of your mouth.
Pink foam?
Pink foam.
That's just Bill's experience.
Well, so you drove. You're driving across the country, Festus. Is that? Do you enjoy that? Is that?
It was a lot of fun. Yeah, we started in Jacksonville, and we did 3 stops. We did Nashville, Kansas City, and just outside of Denver. And I actually saw Bill in Denver.
Well, I was there.
He just appeared for a moment.
I was there briefly. Of course, my secret power. I'm Denverine, and I can will myself to go to Denver in an instant, in the blink of an eye. I was going to ask you for a ride back, but
yeah,
you can't get back.
You should have hopped in the car with him.
Yeah, no, I have to. I can't will myself back to Salt Lake. I have to take Actually, I have to take a bus.
I don't think you'd want to be seen in my orange Buick anyway.
I think your car's cute.
It is cute.
It's copper.
It's
not
copper.
Orange.
And its name is Tater Tot.
Okay.
It looks like a tater tot.
And how long are you in Salt Lake?
Until August 3rd, and then I've got an apartment in San Diego ready on the 5th, so I'm going to drive down, and hopefully the Navy will deliver my stuff so I don't have to sleep on the floor.
And actually, he's in town till the 3rd, and he and his fiance, they are a musical performing duo.
Oh, really?
And if anybody is in need of some cheap, and they will probably work free entertainment at your business, they would be willing to do that while they're here.
Yeah, like if you have an insurance office,
yeah,
and you want a folk singing duo in the lobby.
No, do you tell them about some of the places you've played?
You know, we hand out business cards at our shows, so we typically play at like breweries and bars and things like that. But we got an email from a hair salon and they were doing, I think it was Paul Mitchell, they were doing like some kind of event, and they're like, we'd love to have you guys play in the corner. So we went and we set up in the corner of a hair salon. So literally anywhere we would play.
Now you play guitar. What does she play?
She sings. Because no one wants to hear me do that.
But she plays a bunch of different instruments, though.
Yeah, she can play bass and guitar, and
You just don't let her, right? And by her, we mean her name is?
Jane.
Jane. Okay.
I just said that because you made fun of me for it earlier.
Jane.
Jane, just one.
Jane. I like that name, though. It's old-fashioned.
They met on a Facebook group of, hey, I'm a musician in Jacksonville, and I'm looking for other musicians to play with.
But only if they're good-looking.
There's a specific page for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can email me if you want.
I don't know,
if you
we're
want them-
bored.
if they're bored while they're here,
What
they'll
kind of
come.
music?
Everything, like classic rock, 90s. We've got like, I don't know, 50 songs. This is the longest set I've ever played, because when I played here in bands, we played for 45 minutes opening for other bands, but at bars they want you to play for 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, we got both kinds. We got country and western.
He played at the Jacksonville Jaguars game too.
Yeah, they had us up in like the rich people box, and we entertained the rich people.
I bet that was gratifying.
They tip really well.
Sometimes they don't, though.
I was told that rich people don't tip.
And we played at a country club too, and they just will throw 20s at you. Play this song.
Oh, the
Sweet
request.
Caroline. Yeah.
Oh, well, you get enough drunks in there. Yeah.
Is it always
Then the
Sweet
wallet's
Caroline? Is that what they always ask for?
Usually, yeah.
Bum, bum, bum.
And you'll play that.
I never want to hear it again in my life.
But you'll do it for $20.
I'll do it for $20. Yeah, there's not a lot I won't do for $20.
It's the mating call of the rich white drunk person.
What does the Navy? What does the Navy think about this? Do they just don't care?
No, they don't care. I mean, because we don't make that much money doing it. If you get like a job on the side, you have to get it approved. But we're pretty much just do it for fun, so they don't really care.
All right, well, that's nice. All right.
All right, 8:49.
Just before you do that, I was just going to comment on that Jim Gaffigan thing. He's so good that if you can get him laughing at a certain point, it doesn't matter if the jokes are that good after you get them started laughing. Because a lot of those jokes were just like, okay, but he's so good at starting them laughing that keeps them laughing.
It's a very old bit.
Hello, sailor boy.
I heard from my sailor son.
Well, good, because I've been dying to find out.
Yes.
The Super Bowl party.
So last week, I told you I talked to him, and he sent me pictures of himself with NFL cheerleaders.
Did he score?
No. NFL cheerleaders, who I guess they do this every year. The NFL sends cheerleaders to different military bases to have, a Super Bowl party with the sailors or the soldiers or the airmen or whoever, and
boost morale.
Boost morale. And he said the thing with their Super Bowl party, though, is they're 12 hours ahead of here. They're in the middle of the ocean. So the Super Bowl party was at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Now, see, I was curious. A couple of things. Who did anybody attend? And did the cheerleaders attend?
It was 5 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday morning there.
On a Monday morning.
On a Monday morning.
Yeah, because it's after.
So they would have to go to work as well.
Right. And I asked him before, are you going to go? He's like, I don't know. So I talked to him this week and I said, did you go to the Super Bowl party?
Okay.
And he said, I did not because I had to work. I had to be to work at 7. And he said, but I went to a much more important party. And I sent a picture to Katie. I hope they'll put up. This is a picture. If you go to x96.com/live, this is a retirement party for Petty Officer Fanta. And Petty Officer Fanta is a bomb-sniffing dog that worked with the military police there on base on Diego Garcia. And Fanta's retiring. She has hip dysplasia, so she's going to just,
lay
around and get her belly rubbed for the next little while. But they had a party.
Is there a lot of call for sniffing out bombs?
Well, sure.
Every airport?
Yeah, the airfield and
all
the
isolated,
all the ships that come and go, and
yeah,
and they probably should. She probably gets deployed to other places to bomb sniff or whatever. But he said, I skipped that lame 5 o'clock in the morning Super Bowl party, but I did go to Petty Officer Fanta's retirement party.
Well, then he can't answer either of my questions.
Yeah, the cheerleaders were there, and people did go.
Did the cheerleaders go to Fanta's retirement party?
I don't see them there in that photo. I think this is a way more important party that he attended.
What do you mean? There are no cheerleaders there.
They're cheering for Fanta the dog.
Well, now, apparently, Diego Garcia has a Facebook page.
Yes.
And I'm looking at the...
they did post some pictures.
There's quite a few pictures of the cheerleaders.
Yeah.
At 5 o'clock in the morning? Do they still look like cheerleaders?
Well, sure.
Yeah.
That's what they're supposed to be doing.
Yep.
And they just to speak up for cheerleaders here for a second.
You're going to speak in defense?
Because somebody needs to.
Well, because you're bagging on them. They are athletes. They do not just stand on the sidelines and shake pom-poms and cheer.
They're there to boost morale.
No, they're athletes. They're gymnasts. They don't just stand there and cheer. Okay. They're athletic.
I'm not going to argue with you.
You sure?
Yeah. I hope. It says here cheerleaders have more injuries than almost every other sport.
Yeah, they're competitive.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's why you should be watching that show, Stumble.
Oh, is that a high school? That's a high school.
It's a high school cheerleader thing, but it's a very funny show.
Here's what the Diego Garcia Facebook page says.
Okay.
NFL cheerleaders visited Diego Garcia to take part in goodwill and morale events with service members for Super Bowl weekend. The visit brought a taste of home, team spirit, and appreciation to service members stationed far from the mainland.
So they cooked for them, brought them a taste of home.
No,
I see. I'm looking at the picture, a little more close-up picture of the Sailor Boys with Fanta the dog.
Yes.
And your son is the only one that has a stupid mustache. Only one.
Well, then he's special.
And it's thick. It looks like a fake mustache.
I was going to say, has he painted it in?
It's kind of
no.
big, it's kind of thick and bushy. It looks.
Oh, now
fake.
see, this one's different than the one that I'm seeing.
I think. somebody put.
Somebody has altered that
in the chat room.
Thanks a lot, chat room.
That was Guy in the chat room.
Okay.
Yeah,
because that really does look awful.
Yeah.
No, he's clean shaven actually. You had us going there, Guy. Why don't you paint some mustaches on the cheerleaders?
He's got the 23 to 24 high school head/face concussion rates, and cheerleaders are up there, right behind. In female sports, right?
And not only are they athletes, but they have to do the pretty stuff too. They can't just be athletes. They got to do their hair and makeup before they go do the athletic
Travis
stuff.
Kelce does that.
Yeah, he does his hair and makeup.
He does the pretty stuff. Too.
Sure he
He
does.
does.
We interrupt this program to give you a bulletin just received from one of our naval units at sea.
Now, is one of those sailors in that picture with the dog a woman?
Yes.
Okay.
There we go.
Hello, sailor boy.
Okay, traffic on the island is not bad, I don't think. Let's see if it's bad here. No, haven't had anything reported in the last hour or so, so I think things must be moving along well. If you see something not moving well, you can always text us and let us know. 33986.
All right. Thank you very much. We will take a break. We will be back after these messages and a song with the Boner Recap game. Easy to play the game, easy to win the prize. Notice I didn't say you had to get it right to get the prize. 877-602-9696. Just tell us who won the boner this morning. If you were listening, you know. If you weren't listening, cheat. Go to x96.com, look for the box that says Boners, February 13, 2026. Click on there. The answer will be revealed. What is the prize?
Well, and you do have to be 21 to win this prize because part of the prize is movie tickets to Brewvies, Craving Movies and Craft Beers, Brewvies Cinema Pub, 677 South 2nd West. Serves great food, drinks, and first-run movies, all from your seat. Must be 21 or above with ID. Mention X96 for 2-for-1 admission. Go to brewvies.com for more information. We're going to put those inside of a Radio from Hell chicken bucket that has a mug, a T-shirt, a tote bag, and a tiny chicken.
Tiny plastic chicken. All right.
Cute.
So you get the Brewvies tickets inside of the chicken bucket. 877-602-9696. Just call and tell us who won the boner this morning. We'll play the game after some messages and a short song. So stand by for that.
I was just an odd experience. I was just in the men's room.
Uh-oh.
And using the facility there, and I needed some toilet tissue to finish things up.
All right.
And so, you know how they have those big dispensers?
Yes.
With like 6 rolls in it or something.
I hate those.
I do too. So anyhow, I reach in and I pull some toilet paper out, and as I pull the toilet paper out, something falls out. I guess it fell out of the dispenser onto the ground.
Okay.
And I thought, I think I know what that is, but I had to finish up what I was doing before I could inspect it further. And sure enough, it's the top of a vape cartridge.
You picked it up?
Yes, it's a piece of plastic, Gina. It's a piece of plastic with, it looks like it still has perhaps some...
That somebody had their mouth on. Are you like a toddler that I have to follow around going, that's been in somebody's mouth. Don't pick that up.
I don't know what's wrong with you. There is just something wrong with you. First of all, you have zero curiosity in life. Zero.
I would not pick up something that had been in some stranger's mouth.
And in the toilet paper dispenser.
It was in the toilet
I
paper
think
dispenser?
so.
When it's
Because when I pulled the paper, it fell onto the ground.
It could have been sitting on the top of it.
No, I would have seen it if it had been sitting on top of it. So somebody, I didn't examine further to see if there was more of it, because this is just the top part. The battery part is, and maybe it's in there. Maybe somebody's been hiding.
But who's vaping in the bathroom? You don't need to vape in the bathroom.
I think a lot of people do
It's like
that.
we're back in high school.
No, I think if it's not just harmless, nicotine vape, if it's something from a medical marijuana place, then maybe you don't want to do it.
Well, you don't want to
Out
do
in
it
the open.
in the bathroom. You go outside where it'll dissipate. If you do it in the bathroom, it's not going to dissipate.
Well, I don't know. It's just curious. It's curious. I should go back in and see if the rest of it's there.
I would think you, who would be an expert of smoking in the boys' room,
Yeah, I did.
would realize that you don't do it in there because it doesn't dissipate. The evidence is there.
Yeah, I never understood that idea of smoking in the boys' room.
Me neither.
I'd
You're
always
going to get caught.
You go out in the parking lot.
Parking lot.
Go someplace where nobody's gonna, or hopefully won't catch you. But they always caught us anyway. But I wonder why it's probably but it was inside that dispenser. I was going to say if it just fell out of somebody's pocket, but it didn't fall out of somebody's pocket into the toilet paper dispenser. I don't know. So I'm going to follow this till
I think you should, Detective Bill.
Here, Gina.
No!
That hit your drink.
Yes.
So a
Not
plastic.
only has it been in the bathroom,
A little piece of plastic
it's been in somebody's
hit the
mouth.
bottle, hit the outside of the bottle that you've been drinking from. You're so weird. You are so weird. Yep.
Don't let your dog
don't-
get that.
no, don't let him-
Now Katie has to touch it, so her dog doesn't eat it.
Now, Ivy reminds everyone, what about touching doors, elevator buttons? Okay.
Yeah.
It's all the same.
Yeah.
And then Emmeth in the chat room says, people drink airplane bottle of vodka in the bathroom at work, so vaping should
true.
be expected. No, it's different.
There's no
It's
no
not
odor when
filling
you drink.
a room
Yeah.
with smoke. That's a different. You can't compare the two.
When you vape marijuana, though, it doesn't. There's not a lot of smoke or anything.
There's enough.
It mostly ends up in your lungs, and then I guess it depends on how heavy you set the machine. But I can't. I'm a weakling. I don't do much. I don't do it at. I can't remember the last time I did it.
And if you're trying to dispose of evidence, I don't think
Do you
that's
think
the way to do it.
Do you think that's what was happening?
It's just
there?
weird. I don't know. It's just weird. Maybe it's the janitorial staff. Maybe that's how it ended up accidentally inside the dispenser, the toilet paper dispenser. Now I'm going to go back to the bathroom and
Could
check
be.
and see if the rest of it's there. And if it is, maybe it's still good.
I think you should hang out in there.
Yeah.
Just to see people coming and going. And
How you doing?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Well, maybe there's a way I could disguise myself as a paper towel dispenser. Yeah, this is empty. I was thinking there's some in it, but it's empty.
I noticed that last time I was there anyway, that somebody changed back the setting on the paper towel
Yeah.
dispenser to a smaller piece
Yep.
instead of our nice, luxurious piece of paper.
I think management saw what was happening and told the janitorial staff, "You set that back there and make sure that they can't get that much paper."
But the thing is, though, now I hit it 3 times so that I get enough paper to dry my hands, and
Yep.
now I'm using more paper, and I'm using the battery more. The battery is going to have to get replaced again
Yep.
quicker. So
Bill, if that whole thing had happened to me, and that had I would have had no idea what that was. I would have thought it was a part of the toilet paper holder.
Yeah, it's.
I've never encountered one of those.
Yeah, when I saw it on the floor, I wasn't quite sure. I thought, "Is that what I think it is?" And yeah, sure enough.
I haven't seen a cartridge like that before, so.
Well, this is the part
Right, it goes into the
into
battery.
the battery,
Right, yeah.
And then there's just a little bit of.
It's just it's a different kind that I've seen before.
There's an amazing array of these things.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Different ways to vape.
I need to live a little.
Yeah, Gina.
Well, then start picking stuff off the bathroom floor.
Was anybody really surprised when Gina said, "I wouldn't know what that is"?
No, not at all. Not at all. But you've learned something, haven't you?
I have.
Okay. Did you see it close up?
I don't want to.
Well, then you won't know if you'll encounter it again.
Here, put it down on the counter. Just shove it down. I would not have.
See, tip it over. Use a pencil or something so you don't have to touch it. God, you're weird. Now you can see there are little battery contacts there. See? You could have examined it all day and not known what it was.
Nope, no idea. George is dumb in Kearns.
In Kearns?
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's dumb wherever he goes, but specifically in Kearns.
Specifically in Kearns. Interesting. Kearns.
Are you writing that down?
It's just fun to say.
You're contemplating Kearns?
Kearns.
Kearns.
Hello, Kearns.
It's a person's last name.
Yes.
The Kearns family.
Kearns.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. There's a Kearns mansion somewhere.
Yes.
There is?
Yeah. Probably on South Temple.
Should be spelt with a U and a Z.
K.U. Kearns. Yeah.
But I don't pick that.
Well, as interesting as this is, why don't we do the Boner recap?
It's a chance for you to win Broovies tickets inside of a Radio from Hell chicken bucket.
Yeah. Do we have somebody there?
Dan is here.
Dan, good morning.
Good morning, Bill.
Dan is calling from Kearns.
Where are you really calling? Where are you calling from, Dan?
Where am I calling from? My daughter's house here in Salt Lake, but I'm out of Evanston.
Oh, Dan from Evanston gave me some Fig Newtons.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm still eating on those.
Oh.
They're good.
Good for you.
Dan, you want to do the Boner recap?
Oh, most definitely.
Okay, you'll win a prize, which is
tickets to Broovies, and they're inside of a Radio from Hell chicken bucket.
With all kinds of stuff.
yes.
Mug and, a shirt and a little cute little plastic chicken is in there.
Mm-hmm.
So Dan, here we go. I'll read these three candidates. You tell me which one is the winner, and you get the stuff. Number one was retribution. The Trump administration this week beginning to cut $600 million in funding used to track and prevent HIV and STDs in 4 Democratic-led states. And let's be honest about it, the Democratic-led states are the ones who need this STD and HIV protection the most.
Well, that's why they're doing it.
Yeah, they're going to cut
because,
it.
Because, you need to keep it in your pants.
We're gonna make these people infirm. So that's Boner candidate number one. Number two is snorting cocaine off a toilet seat something to brag about? Well, if you're Robert Kennedy Jr., apparently it is. On Theo Vaughn's podcast, what is Theo Vaughn's claim to fame?
He's a comedian. He's also a Nepo baby, apparently. His parents are in the industry, but he's
a dumb ass.
He's really stupid. He's an alleged comedian.
Well, he was Kennedy was on his podcast, and he said, listen, I'm not scared of germs. I used to snort cocaine off of toilet seats. Okay. And they also talked about Kid Rock and his brother, who has only one leg.
Which is...
You're just like, what? And then Boner candidate number three, the Jews just need to get over the Holocaust. That's according to the nominee, the Trump administration nominee to be a Assistant Secretary of State, Jeremy Carl. He said that, among other things. He believes in white supremacy. He believes in that he thinks we're being replaced. The white culture is being replaced.
Yeah.
And it's systematic and it's intentional.
And they just let him talk.
Yeah.
And as he began to talk, everyone went, "What?
He's an idiot.
You're stupid
and a racist."
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And good news out of all of that is Utah Senator John Curtis, a Republican, will vote against his nomination, and that probably will seal the deal, and he won't be nominated.
But the fact he was nominated at all.
That should tell you everything you need to know about this administration.
There you go. So those were the three candidates, Dan. Who was the winner?
The winner is number 3.
Yep. You got it, and you got a prize. I hope you're enjoying your time here in the Valley, spending time with your daughter, because Evanston's cold.
Well, it's been warm, but yes, I am enjoying the time with my daughter. Thank you.
Thank you. Hang on the line. Katie's going to get some information from you.
Hang on. Well, we got
meant to ask him about Evanston.
A few minutes here.
There's a bar up there. I stopped at once on a motorcycle trip. I can't remember the name of the bar, but they had over the bar they had a taxidermied lamb that had 6 legs. It had an extra leg, and it was taxidermied it.
I'm going to Google Evanston bars, 6 legs.
Might have been called Lloyd's, maybe.
Lloyd's
Bar, or something like that. Stopped and had a drink there on our. We were taking a little motorcycle trip up to the Uintas. Yeah, I don't. It's a hazy memory. It might not have happened.
There's lots of bars up there, as you might imagine. Blue Horse Tavern, Ridgeville Tavern, Ward 8, the Peckish Pig.
This was a long time ago.
The Five and Dime, the Double Clutch Brewing Company, Prairie Moon.
No.
No, none of those.
None of them feature a multi-legged lamb, an extra appendage lamb.
If you're not careful, Sketchy Blake's going to go drive up there and look for you.
What? And it was on a shelf over the bar, so you'd sit there at the bar and look at this. It was very odd.
Was it in Kearns?
No, it was Evanston.
Evanston?
It was up in Evanston.
Oh, okay.
I don't think
Legal Tender.
No, I don't. I think it was a person's name. It's probably not there anymore. So it was so long ago.
Hmm.
But I don't. If anybody remembers that, let me know. radiofromhell@x96.com.
I went and saw Daddy Gary's band play at Legal Tender once a long time ago. Like I went up there and stayed in a motel so I could.
Oh,
it was a whole thing.
It was kind of an exciting adventure, wasn't it?
I mean, a little bit.
Was it? Were you with your mother?
Of course.
Yeah. Then so a couple of cowgals out on the town in Evanston. Were you wearing your boots? I bet you were, and your cowboy hat.
Of course.
And your Daddy Gary's band was, what is it? Silver's Shades.
Shades of Gray.
Shades of Gray. That's it.
Although this time of year he plays with his Celtic band because there's a bunch of.
And they're called Scottish Shades of Gray.
No, they're called Plodog. I don't know. It's a Celtic word. I don't.
How many bands is he in?
Just those two.
The two for now. Okay.
He plays the bagpipes, doesn't he?
No, he plays guitar and bass. Sometimes the stand-up bass. Sometimes the regular
stand-up bass.
Huh? Slap that thing.
He sings.
Is he good?
He's great. Yeah, that's how he and my mom met.
Playing stand-up bass?
No, he was playing in a bar in Park City. I've told you guys this story before.
Yeah. Well, you can tell it again if you want.
My mom was a single lady, and her friend said, "You got to get out. Let's go to a bar in Park City." So Daddy Gary's playing there at the bar, and he spies the Sainted Mary Claire across the room. And Mary Claire's not a bar person, and she was like, I think I want to go. And she gets up to leave, and he stops singing the song that he's singing because he's seeing her leaving.
Uh-huh.
And he starts singing Rod McEwen, "If You Go Away
God, help me.
on This Summer's Day." And he takes the if he takes the microphone out of the stand and walks out into the room, "They might as well take the sun away." And he walks up and he's singing her. But if you stay,
see, I think she
I'll
should have
make you a day.
I think she should have
like
had him
no
arrested.
Day has been or will be again. And she stayed, and then it's a cute. It is a meet cute if there ever was one.
You ever heard? That was a hit. Rod McEwen doing it himself, and he did it like this: "If you go away, if you go away." And I have
It was
no
the 70s.
God in the world idea how that could become a hit.
I don't know. It worked on my mom. Oh,
And he wasn't even Rod McEwen.
No. She stayed. She didn't go away.
All right.
If you go away.
Well, I think he should start a Grateful Dead tribute band.
He's close.
But anyway, all right, we will take a break. We will be back after these with some big boy news and a pinuendo. Stand by for that. Harbin's every day, but for Valentine's Day especially.
Yes, indeed. Valentine's Day, Harmon's is all you need if it comes to food or gifts or flowers.
Well, get it all. Get it all.
It's all there.
Plan an at-home date night. Let's face it, you're not going to get a restaurant reservation now.
No.
Isn't it more fun? Isn't it nicer to have steak at home, steak and lobster tail or shrimp,
or crab legs,
watch a movie, you know?
Yeah, and you can get delicious candy at Harmon's.
They've got Mrs. Kavanaugh's chocolate-covered hearts. They're made locally there in North Salt Lake.
Cupcakes and cookies in heart containers. You want a custom heart, you ask Harmon's Bakery, and they'll make it happen.
And flowers.
Yeah.
There are tons of flower arrangements all ready to go. They'll also put one together for you if you have something specific you want.
So just go to harmonsgrocery.com for Valentine's Day.
We were talking about sandwiches earlier, and I'm hungry for a sandwich.
Really? Sometimes just a good cheap gas station sandwich.
Will you eat a gas station sandwich?
Yeah, occasionally, if I have to. I
don't trust a gas station sandwich.
How about a hoagie?
I don't not
have a hoagie?
Not. You don't know how long they've been sitting there. The sandwich at the gas station is way down on the list of priorities for the people that work at the gas station.
Yeah.
They don't care about turnover or.
Now we got sandwiches out here in the cooler, and I don't know what kind.
Here?
Yeah.
Right now? There's sandwiches here
There's sandwiches out there right now.
Where?
out in the cooler there. You know, where you could buy the drinks and stuff?
Yeah. Again, how long are they out there?
I don't know. But will you do a gas station hot dog?
Okay.
All right. Oh, okay.
Maverick is like high-end convenience store gas station.
Yeah, they have
hot
good
dog.
They
have I
good
trust
stuff.
I trust Maverick.
You trust a gas station sandwich from Maverick?
Yeah.
I trust it.
I would.
Okay.
I think they take pride in the food that they offer at their.
Yeah, I've
Maverick
had
has
them.
all the good stuff.
They have the Bahama Mama.
They got the best bathrooms.
Their coffee is even pretty good.
Yeah, they have the soda fountain. This sounds like an ad for Maverick. They have the soda fountain with like 50 different sodas, and you can add little vanilla to it, like I like.
Like
to
you
do.
like.
They have the good ice. Maverick knows what they're doing.
By the way, the owner of Maverick, Keith Maverick. Keith Maverick. Keith, we're going to send you a bill.
We're going to send you a bill.
Oh, if we're traveling, we're talking about road trips earlier.
Yeah.
It's Memorial Day. People are taking road trips. We will
I do
destination Maverick on a road.
I try to stop at a Maverick, and I'd rather go to a Maverick than a drive-through fast food place.
Oh yeah,
really.
Now, you mentioned the flavored syrup for your sodas. I heard someone bitching about the movie theater ones. You know, where you pre-select
the
your
freestyle.
Yeah.
What was their complaint?
They just didn't care for them at all, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
It's not a good mix. I like it when I can mix my own.
Oh, is that the complaint?
Yeah, because the freestyle is a pre-mixed thing. But
yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah.
You
you want to know my freestyle trick?
There is one?
Yeah, well.
Is that they have that at Harmon's too, don't they? That freestyle.
No.
No?
It's like a soda fountain.
Yeah, I know. I thought I saw one at Harmon's.
Here's my trick. So you have a pure drink that is the drink that you wanted, untainted by other drinks.
Say it's Diet Coke. All right.
Always go to the water tab and run a little water through there first.
Oh, otherwise you're getting the flavor of the leftover.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, that's a good
That's
trick.
my little freestyle tip.
You know, Gina, you are so amazingly creative about things that don't matter.
No,
that matters.
No, this is helpful because
you put your brain to these things.
It's helpful.
Just a little water
because I'm making my twice yearly trip to the movie theater, and I need to know.
Do a little rinse.
Okay.
Because they all come through the same spigot.
All right. Thank you.
It's my little tip.
21. Time for some big boy news and opinioendo brought to you by
Salt Lake Film Society's Broadway Center Cinemas. Love, Obsession, both. Valentine's weekend, they're opening the new Wuthering Heights, starring Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi in this reimagining of a classic. You can get your tickets now at slfstix.org.
And don't forget,
the views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Well, Gina, you were positing this question.
What's that?
Fans of James Vanderbeek and Dawson's Creek are looking for answers after learning that his family is struggling financially following his death. On February 11, the actor's wife, Kimberly Vanderbeek, announced the news that he had died at the age of 48 after a journey with stage 3 colorectal cancer. Shortly after, friends helped set up a GoFundMe on behalf of the family. In 24 hours, over $1 million had been raised. The GoFundMe follows months of other fundraising efforts for the family, which included selling off memorabilia from some of his biggest roles. It's left many fans wondering how the star of such a prominent hit at the time could have had such a difficult time financially. The answer is complicated because, in part, there's the fact that per the CDC, colorectal cancer has the second highest treatment cost of any cancer, accounting for 11.6% of all cancer treatment costs. Their statistics indicate that as of 2020, end-of-life costs for the last year of a patient's life were at the highest they are throughout the illness. As for Vanderbeek's time on television for Dawson's Creek, the actor himself spoke about that candidly in 2012. There was no residual money, he said. I was 20 years old. It was a bad contract. I saw almost nothing from that. In the 2012 interview, he said that he had signed on for the show Don't Trust the Bee in Apartment 23, which premiered that year, when the Dawson's Creek money ran out. He explained that he buckled down and signed on for projects around that time to provide for his family. It's very easy, if you have all the money in the world, to just sit back and coast. But if you realize that you're going to have to start providing for yourself and your family, it really forces you to buckle down, he said.
So what people don't realize is we always heard of, like, oh, well, you get residuals, like, Seinfeld and Friends.
Depends
and
on your contract.
Well, not just the contract, but all of those were on network television. Dawson's Creek was a cable show.
It was a WB, wasn't it?
It says in the story you have there, but it explains this, that because it's already on cable, you don't get residuals for them running it again because it wasn't on broadcast TV.
Anyway, he just didn't have any residual. Not like us, the 40 years that Carrie and I have been doing this, we'll have residuals.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's it's just a job. People, actors and
TV
stars, they're not as rich as you think they are.
No. Sometimes you strike it good, but
if you did something 20 years ago, you're probably not still making money on that.
Exactly.
6 months after a fire destroyed multiple businesses on Main Street in downtown Salt Lake, a second business has announced that they will welcome back customers. Eva, known for its small plates and craft cocktails, announced on social media that they would be reopening the doors on Valentine's Day weekend. It's been a journey, the restaurant said in a statement, but we're getting ready to welcome you back. Eva was lightly damaged by smoke and water after a fire that started in London Bell, one of the neighboring businesses, back in August of 2025. The fire caused millions of dollars in damage and put hundreds of thousands of people out of work. I don't think it was hundreds of thousands.
The ChatGPT wrote that wrong, I think.
Salt Lake City and the Downtown Alliance helped people impacted through the Main Street Fire Employee Assistance Program. The program raised thousands of dollars, all of which went to support those who were put out of work. We're feeling optimistic, Eva posted on social media. Our hearts are with our neighbors who were impacted, and we're so thankful for all the love and support from the community. Whitehorse Saloon and Kitchen and other businesses impacted by the fire reopened in late January. Southern Belle, Los Tapatitos, Whiskey Street, still closed, but they're all working towards reopening. Hillary Duff is coming to Salt Lake.
There are people that will be very excited about
Really?
that. Oh, yeah.
She's doing the Lucky Me World Tour. Does she sing?
Yes.
Okay. Wasn't sure what she did. Drake appears to have purchased a Boston Celtics hat previously worn by the notorious drug lord Pablo Escobar.
Drake is gross.
The rapper shared an Instagram story on Thursday showing the green cap on a table, followed by a documentary footage of Escobar wearing the same hat. An eBay listing from an account named Pablo Escobar Estate previously offered the hat for $75,000, or best offer, selling in January for an undisclosed amount. The listing included authentication from Pablo Escobar's brother, Roberto Escobar, claiming that the hat came from Escobar's Medellin home. Escobar, known as the King of Cocaine, was killed by authorities in Colombia in 1993.
Or it's a hat that looks like it.
Oh. It's authenticated, Carrie. It says right here.
And Drake wants some attention.
Let's see. A 44-year-old Slovak man was arrested Wednesday evening in Milan after 16 years on the run when he returned to Italy to watch Slovakia's national hockey team at the Winter Olympics. Italian Carabinieri police acted on a warrant issued in 2010 for a series of shop thefts. Police tracked him down after he checked into a Milan area guest house and transported him to the San Vittore prison. He had planned to attend Slovakia's opening ice hockey match on Wednesday, where the team defeated Finland 4-1, but he was in the lockup. He has to serve 11 months and 7 days for his theft convictions from 2010. Trader Joe's, according to a recent report by the American Consumer Satisfaction Index, Trader Joe's is officially America's most highly rated grocery store.
See, Carrie, you need to give it another try.
With a satisfaction score of 86 so far in 2026.
Not going to do it?
No.
The chain, which has gained an additional 2 satisfaction points from 2025, has officially surpassed Publix and Costco as the new top grocery chain in the U.S.
They may be terrific, but it's Bezos, so I'm just not going to go near it.
It is?
What?
Oh, yeah.
Trader Joe's?
Oh, no, I was
You're thinking of Whole Foods.
Whole Foods.
No.
I'm sorry.
No, Trader Joe's.
No,
is-
Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
That's different.
That's-
Okay.
I just listened to a podcast about how Trader Joe's started, and it's pretty fascinating. The guy, I forget his last name, but his first name was Joe, who started it. He started out with some convenience stores that were kind of like 7-Elevens, called Pronto. They were called Pronto, and then 7-Eleven just sort of swallowed him up. So how do I make it go? How do I make it go? How do I make this go? And he decided that liquor would do it. And Trader Joe's was originally almost all liquor. There were some other items there, but liquor from, they had
$2 Chuck.
They had they would have signs that say 300 different varieties of bourbon now at Trader Joe. And then he kind of patterned it after Trader Vic's and Dawn the Beachcomber, and they have a pretty unique employee policy.
They're very friendly.
Everybody has to do everything.
Yeah.
You have to stock shelves, but then you have to learn to work the cash register, and you have to, and customer satisfaction and service is very important to them. And they're pretty picky about the items that they select to become Trader Joe branded.
Their snacks and their frozen food they're good to just have in your freezer. Like if you just need to throw something in really quick, they're delicious.
Okay.
Yeah, there are. Most of them are pretty good.
When's the next time I'm going to get to Trader Joe's? Parking lot's a nightmare.
Yep.
All right. Weather?
Okay, so some residual sprinkles this morning. That should go away by the end of the day and be mostly sunny, high of 49. And we warm back up again, 53 tomorrow, 56 Sunday, Could be close to 60 again on Monday. That's ahead of a storm coming in Monday night into Tuesday. And the storm's looking promising. Definitely rain, but could even get cold enough to see some snow down here in the valley. But definitely rain.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Yeah. Short list here.
Okay.
Okay. Like
Yeah.
11 phrases. Phrases millennials were raised to believe that turned out to be completely wrong. I maintain that it is more than just millennials.
Sure.
These are phrases that you were told turn out to be completely wrong.
Okay.
First, of course, you can be anything you want to be.
Yeah, no, that's not true.
Not true.
In the theater of the mind, you can.
All right. 2, your job defines who you are.
Your job defines who you are. No, that's probably not
I'm
true.
a doctor, not a bricklayer. I don't know.
Not true.
You have to finish everything on your plate.
Yes, you do. You should.
No, it says you don't have to.
You should, though.
Boys will be boys.
No, that's bad.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Therapy is for only for people with serious issues. It's not true at all.
Not true.
It's not polite to talk about money. Now, this one is where I get a little...
Yeah.
Well, you mean like... I mean, it's not polite to talk about how much you make.
Well, no, because I've been reading articles that younger people are okay telling you what they make.
Yeah, I've had plenty of conversations about money with coworkers around here.
Where me, if someone asks how much I make, I just say, well, that's none of your business.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm...
I got nothing against people who don't want to share. I totally respect it.
I
but
say it's none of your business because I don't want you to know how fabulously wealthy I am. How much more money I make than you.
Yeah.
If you're not married by 30, there's something wrong with you.
I don't think you should get married until after 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I made the mistake of getting married, but I was not quite yet 21, and I got married, and that was not. I shouldn't have done that.
I was 25, but again, I've been with the same person since high school.
The same gal.
The same gal.
Yes. Same gal.
I know. I applaud you, Nick. You did not say gal. You would have, but
negative reinforcement changes
trying to help you out here. Here's one. Being sensitive means you're weak. Not at all. Not at all true.
Look at me. I'm very sensitive, and I'm the bad boy of X96.
Why do you say you've said that twice today?
Yeah.
What makes you think you're the bad boy?
We
of
market
X96?
tested this. We sent out surveys. Who's the bad boy of the station? And yes, the only result was Nick Davis, but it had overwhelming results.
You have not spent a night in jail. You haven't been reprimanded for smoking marijuana at work.
The market speaks for itself, Bill.
Huh? What does that mean?
It is a market tested title.
Okay. Well, yeah, but see, I know the truth.
Well, I mean, the truth is relative anymore.
Yeah.
I know that Nick always remembers who he is and what he stands for.
The bad boy.
Here's another one. Girls can't play sports. Well, of course they can.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Again, that's why I think this is not just for millennials.
Yeah.
No pain, no gain. Also.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, well.
I see a lot of people with a lot of money who haven't done a damn thing.
Yeah.
To earn it. No pain, all gain. Yeah. You'll understand when you're older.
No, you won't.
Probably not.
Sometimes. No. Sometimes.
It's
well, it says here the phrase was meant to convince you that adults had all the answers. See,
that's true.
Oh, that's
And adults do not have all the answers. It's like I've always said to many people, just because they're your parents doesn't mean that they're right.
You're trying to break up families? Is that what you're doing
Always.
there?
Always.
Always trying to break up families.
In the name of Satan. All right.
Well, you know what happens to the crust from Uncrustable sandwiches? They send their crust to companies who transform them into animal feed.
Every day, we learn something even better about them, don't we?
Okay. Let's do the promo and get out of here. 9:36 right now. Oh, it's time for that.
Yes.
Okay.
Today's your last day to win Valentine's prizes from us, Radio from Hell in the Morning, Nick from 10 to 2, and Todd from 2 to 6. There's a different Valentine's prize every day, like gift cards from Harmon's or Lim Jewelers or tickets to Broovies or Ballet West Peter Pan and more. Plus, you can enter to win our grand prize, one of each daily prize at x96.com. This is all powered by our friends at Harmon's. Today's prize, 2 tickets to Rob Zombie September 14th at Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater. Text the word ZOMBIE, 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 to 33986 now to win.
Thank you.
Valentine's Day is tomorrow.
Yes.
The liquor stores are closed on Monday, by the way.
It's a double holiday weekend.
It's President's Day, and they close for that. But people have misconceptions about Valentine's Day.
Oh?
Yeah. I have a list of those misconceptions or myths about Valentine's Day.
It's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
People say, oh, it's just a Hallmark holiday.
It's not?
No. It's difficult to nail down a specific date for the first Valentine's Day celebration. The first written mention of the holiday comes from Geoffrey Chaucer in 1382.
Well, that's way before Hallmark.
Yeah, for a few years before Hallmark. The handwritten letters were customary at the time, and books were published that instructed people on words to woo their loved ones. People began using pre-made Valentine's Day cards during the Industrial Revolution. Then people say St. Valentine was known for his protection of lovers. Well,
not so much.
No. Valentine of Rome was highly respected, which earned the attention of the Emperor Claudius Gothicus. The emperor hoped to convert St. Valentine, although he wasn't a saint at the time,
You're not a saint till you die.
away from Christianity, but his miracles ended up converting pagans to Christianity and sealed his fate. Valentine of Tyrrell was brought to Rome to hear the son of a philosopher, to heal the son of a philosopher, and he did it. He converted a vast number of people to Christianity, and that's why he became a saint. He had nothing to do with protecting people and making them fall in love and all of that. It says Valentine's Day is a Christianized version of the Roman festival of Lupercalia.
That's a myth. It's not.
That is a myth. It is not. The symbols are arbitrary. Well, although Valentine's Day is often associated with a flurry of pink and red decorations, boxes of heart-shaped candy, and overpriced date nights for couples, that's merely one way that people celebrate the holiday. In Italy, it's common to decorate with oranges for Valentine's Day and gather at Terni, I guess it is, for a special mass where St. Valentine was from, or to visit Valentine's tomb. They know where he's entombed. Other countries do. Other people like countries with large Muslim populations, they celebrate Valentine's Day.
What?
No, they find the celebration to be wrong.
Of course,
either because of focus on sex and romance, or because of its association with America and the Western world.
Funny side note for that. So my husband was in Egypt once this time of year, and went to the mall, and they have Victoria's Secret there at the mall in Cairo, and he took a picture of it, and there were like, do your Valentine's shopping here at Victoria's Secret, and so I mean maybe in some places, but
yeah. Well, it's for people like your husband who are lonely. I'm going to go look at some lingerie.
No, he walked by it. He wasn't going into shop.
Well, he stopped and looked. And then it says here, there's no Valentine's Day for singles. Over the years, it has become common for people who are not in romantic relationships to celebrate Valentine's Day in a different way.
That's what Galentine's Day is all about. Go out with your friends, buy your friends presents.
Let's see. Galentine's Day comes from Parks and Recreation, where Leslie Knope threw a party for her female friends on February 13th. Similarly, Palentine's Day, which can be celebrated on both the 13th or 14th, is a gender-neutral celebration of platonic love.
Well, that's nice.
Rather than romantic or sexual love. So you're my pal. It's Palentine's.
So,
Palentine's.
If you were grinchy about Valentine's Day,
no, you can't be, because that's Christmas.
I don't know how else to describe it. But why is it ever wrong to let somebody that know that you love them? It doesn't have to. That's.
What if you don't love anybody?
It's never a bad idea. What if you don't love anybody? Then yourself. Treat yourself, to quote another Parks and Rec thing.
I look in the mirror and I say, I love you, I love you, I love you.
Yeah. Sure.
That's real. Actually,
that's not a bad thing to do.
To be serious about it, that is a difficult thing to do.
To love yourself?
To love yourself. Yeah. I believe it to be.
Don't you know who you are, Bill?
Exactly.
It's always been difficult for me.
Really?
I'll put it that way. Yeah. Yeah, really.
Well, I think you're great.
Well, thanks. I don't think I am, so.
Tristan in the chat room loves you.
Yeah.
It's unrequited, Tristan. It's unrequited. I'm sorry.
All right, here we go.
We hope you'd enjoyed another list with Radio from Hell on X96.
Dawson telling me to cheer up again. Yep. Stop it.
All right, we will take a break, play a song, and then it's the boner of the week. And then we will crawl towards the exits for our 3-day weekend. Yay. Stand by for all of that. UtahAdvocates.com.
If you've been hurt in an accident, that's who you call. I mean, you deserve them. You need them. You deserve them. The
insurance companies have their own advocates advocating for them to not pay you money that you're entitled to. You need an advocate for yourself.
So if you've been hurt and you're pretty sure it's not your fault, or if your property's been damaged, you should call them and see if you can if you have a case. 801-355-5550. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And they're not going to charge you for that consultation. And as a matter of fact, if they take your case, you're not going to pay anything out of pocket. That's not the way it works. The advocates go to bat for you. They go and they get you a settlement, and that's how they get paid, because they get you a settlement. So if you have been in an accident, you didn't deserve that, but you do deserve an advocate. 801-355-5550 or chat online, live chat, UtahAdvocates.com.
Vaxadan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to ZeroRes.com today.
You brought up the word moist, Nick, as being a word that some people don't like. They don't like the sound of it. It kind of gives them the creeps. And some guy in the chat room sent this list, moist, and 28 other gross-sounding English words that everyone hates.
All right. Well, it's a list, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
This is from something called the Thought Catalog, and I don't agree with most of this. I mean, there are some words that I kind of go, ugh.
All right.
But moist is not one of them. Number 2, blog. These are words that get under some people's skin. Number 3, lugubrious.
What does that even mean?
It means sluggish and slow.
Okay.
Yoke. Number 4, yoke. That's fine.
Sure.
Number 5, gurgle. It's fine. There are 2 number 5s here for some reason. Phlegm.
Phlegm.
Phonetically, it's fine.
I mean, I don't care for phlegm, but it's a thing, but the word is okay.
It's fun to say.
Fetus. Now, here's a word. I kind of don't like this word. Curd.
Curd?
Curd.
I don't mind curd.
Like large curd.
That's a fun word.
large curd.
It's a good insult.
Smear. Yeah.
Why?
I don't mind smear.
Yeah, what's wrong with smear?
Squirt.
It's one of my favorite beverages.
Yeah.
Chunky.
Chunky?
Oh, that's a good pet name, right? Like, oh, look at that little chunky boy.
Number 12, maggots.
Yeah.
Now here's one. Viscous.
Viscous.
It's viscous.
It's fun to say.
I like it for the reason people dislike that word. It attacks with the tip of your tongue, right?
Queasy.
Queasy.
Bulbous.
Bulbous is that one's kind
Now
of.
here's a pretty good one. This is kind of a creepy word. Pustule.
Yeah.
I think that's the first word you've said in this whole list that might elicit a physical reaction from
Pustule.
Yeah.
Is that a pustule?
Yeah.
Ooh. And is that pustule festering?
Festering.
Fester.
Is good too,
Fester.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. And
Okay, those two are good.
And does it secrete something?
Secretion.
Okay, those three are pretty.
Yeah.
And then we go to 19, munch.
No.
I don't mind munch.
Not
20.
at all.
Now 20, I don't know why, but I've never cared for this word. I don't like to say panties. I don't.
I think it's a funny word.
I don't know why, but I just don't like to say the word panties.
Why? It's taboo, maybe,
No,
to some degree?
I don't know. Like, why can't we just say underwear,
Well, we have boxers, so what's wrong with panties?
Well, there's a difference.
I guess.
Are you wearing panties?
What if I am?
I don't care. Number 21, clogged.
Clogged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 22, again, these are English words that people don't like to say, don't like the sound of them.
Mm-hmm.
Vomit.
Vomit is, that's.
Jowls.
Jowls.
That's not a gross word.
I would say vomit, back to vomit.
Yeah.
On its own, fine. Vomitus.
Vomitus.
That's where you.
That's got some oomph
Yeah,
behind it.
you're adding
Yeah.
some.
No. Number 24, dripping.
Dripping. No.
25, roaches.
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 Yeah.
Just bugs. That's one maybe. 27, mucus.
Mucus is a good one.
Phlegm, I think, is worse than mucus.
You think phlegm?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm a phlegm guy over a mucus.
Or a mucus?
Bro.
I think if you say mucus with a B, bucus, like you have a cold.
Yeah.
Bucus.
There's a lot of bucus in my
Oh, I
nose.
have so much bucus.
Like,
This one, I don't like this word either. Slacks. You wearing slacks?
what don't you like about it? The
I don't know.
imagery
It's
or
just,
the
I don't know.
phonetics?
What about dungarees?
Yes, it's pretty bad too. You can just say pants. You don't have to say, I'm going to wear some slacks. And why are they slacks? I don't understand.
Because they're not jeans.
Yeah,
I
but it's
guess.
not a gross word, right?
Mm.
Is that gross to you?
Yeah. Slurp.
Slurp.
Yeah, and I think that's the end of the list.
Slurp.
Slurp.
Now, see, if we were a real Good Morning show,
Yeah.
we would have been overreacting to most of those, and we didn't.
No.
No.
It's
This is a perfect opportunity to, have some sort of viral thing going where we're all going,
yeah. No, it's to me most of the. I mean, they're just words.
Well, there was those three bangers back there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Of the, bulbous, pustule, and fester.
Secrete.
And secrete.
That's very biblical.
Bulbous.
Right? They're gross, and then it implies like a
Pustule.
plague.
Bulbous pustule.
A texter disappointed that the word crotch isn't in there.
Crotch.
Crotch.
Yeah, it's not a very. It's not a very. I mean, it's just
Deserves to be there before jowls. What's gross about jowls?
Yeah, I'd agree. I'd replace jowls with crotch.
Yeah, probably. I would too. Now I have words I really like saying, but I don't get an opportunity to say them very often. One of my favorite words is cudgel.
Cudgel is good.
But when are you ever going to say, I'm going to go get my cudgel and let you have it?
Remind me what a cudgel is.
It's like a little. It's a stick. It's to
like
beat
a club.
thing.
Oh,
a
yeah,
club,
I just
to beat
Googled
people
it.
with.
Yeah.
A cudgel.
Nick says impale.
Yeah, it's not gross. It's violent, right?
Yeah.
I'm disappointed. Not a lot of those words were necessarily
Somebody
gross.
says they hate the word throbbing.
Throbbing, huh?
Dole Whip.
Oh, come on now.
Roses? No, come on.
No.
Oh, that's something different.
Because we can't have our own texting
That's right.
program
Yeah.
is why.
Yeah, crotch is not because it's just kind of a crude sort of.
Not over jowls, though. Jowls doesn't belong on there.
No.
That's one thing we agree on.
How about jowly?
Jowly?
You're rather jowly.
Yeah.
Meaning you have jowls?
Sure.
Oh,
Awfully
here's
close to jolly. So
here's one. Discharge.
Yeah. There you
Yeah,
go.
discharge.
Discharge should be on there.
It's vague enough and medical enough. It lets
Yeah.
your mind wander.
Oh, sputum.
Mm-hmm.
Sputum?
Sputum should be on that list. Yeah.
How do you spell that?
Sputum.
Sputum.
A mixture of saliva and mucus coughed up from
Yeah.
the respiratory tracts.
Yeah, it's it's when you spit a gob, it's usually sputum.
Sputum.
One of those.
Mateo Gristle.
Gristle.
Yeah, Gristle.
Wasn't there a band? Yeah, there was a band called Throbbing Gristle.
Throbbing Gristle. Gristle's a good one.
Gristle is pretty. Yeah. Penetrate. That's all right.
Gross. It's
Nah.
dirty.
No, it's not dirty. You hear it during a football game all the time. They had to penetrate the interior line.
All right. Well, that's.
We hope you'd enjoyed another list with Radio from Hell on X96.
There you go. All right. Well,
Good list.
We will.
This is really high level of entertainment there.
I think so.
High class.
Yeah, this show is so political.
I know.
Boner of the week.
Ah, Dave the flower guy is here. Look at all those. Hold up those flowers to the camera, Dave. These are the kinds of things you got to sell, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Beautiful.
You see Dave around town, buy a bunch of those flowers. How much are they a bunch?
The 6 is about 20, and then the dozens are like 35.
Daisies are 35?
No, dozens.
Oh, dozens are 35.
Oh, dozen.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Are you ready to do the boner of the week?
Yep.
You're sure? Okay.
He's always ready, Bill. Has he ever not been ready?
I guess not. Here we go. Boner candidate number 1 from Monday. NBC says they didn't, but everybody knows they did. They if you're watching the Olympics and you were watching the opening ceremonies and they put the camera on Vice President J.D. Vance and his wife, the crowd booed loudly. And everybody around the world heard it, and everybody who was there heard it, except in America, they quickly turned down the volume so that you wouldn't hear the boos on NBC. Boner candidate number 2 from Tuesday. Jeff, you are one of the blessings of my life. That's what billionaire Andrew Farkas really, he talked about Jeffrey Epstein, and he talked about how much he loved him and what a great inspiration he was. Now, he had previously said, I didn't have any dealings with Epstein after he was arrested for those sex trafficking charges the first time. Yes, you did, you liar. It all comes out in the files.
Mm-hmm.
Boner candidate number 3 from Wednesday. We need to rein in ICE to protect our children. Canyon County Sheriff was asked about an ICE raid in October at a popular horse racing event up in Idaho, and said so there was photographic evidence that showed children being zip-tied, their hands being zip-tied. Oh, we didn't do that. We didn't do that. Well, what are these photos? Oh, well, we needed to control the situation. So they lie and lie and lie until they're proven wrong. And Boner candidate number 4 from yesterday. She may well be the very worst person in the world. The Attorney General, Pam Bondi, who, particularly when she was just being so combative with everybody on the committee, but when she was talking to a Jewish representative, and this woman, Bayland is her name, she said, you're talking, saying all these anti-Semitic things, and then you're trying to tell me that I'm an anti-Semite. My grandfather died in the Holocaust. And then she stormed out of the room, the representative did. And then finally, this one from today, the Jews just need to get over the Holocaust. That's a guy that they put up to be nominated for the Assistant Secretary of State. I don't think he's going to make it through, but just the fact that they put a guy like that up is the Boner candidate. So, Dave, which one?
Number 4.
Number 4, yesterday, Pam Bondi.
Yeah.
She's the worst.
She's pretty bad. All right. Well, thank you, David.
You're welcome.
Look for Dave. Get your Valentine's flowers from Dave.
I'll be around 9 tonight around noon.
9th and 9th around noon.
All right. Thank you very much. I think we're good. We good? 3-day weekend. Liquor store closed on Monday. Don't forget.
Stock up.
Fine job as always, Katie. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Don't you know who I am?
Don't shy away from bison.
Nick is next.